Offering a full menu for lunch and dinner, we invite you to stop by and try one of our sizzling entrees any day of the week. Outlaws in Williston, located at 1319 9th Avenue Northwest. And for more information, call 701-609-5075. Outlaws Williston is a proud supporter of Williston State College.
We're here to help as a core philosophy throughout Secure Energy Services. Celebrating 10 years of Secure's Help the Customer approach, Secure supports a very broad range of causes based on local needs, including child and youth education programs, athletic programs and facilities, and community events and projects. Secure, with you every step of the way.
Fans, a little technical difficulty down there in the box. I just want to inform those that are watching from foreign countries that this is in fact not the United States anthem. We will be joining you shortly once this technical difficulty is fixed.
So let's just submit and play hockey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land and of the free and the home of
With that technical difficulty, the fans and players jump in to sing the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jared Krupp. After a long little road trip, I am back underneath the booth here with my longtime partner in crime, Christian Strecker. Christian, how are we doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Personally, I hope no one heard my singing, but it's great to be back at home. The Tetons coming off their little bit of a road trip there, the 3-week long one, so now they're looking to get back on pace here at home.
Don't be so modest. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you very much. You too.
The rankings come out here for the ACHA Division II Western Region, and the Tetons sitting at 6th place after all the rough starts so far. Sorry, I had a pen thrown at me. Rough start so far. It actually turned out to be not that bad. A tough schedule, and with the strength of schedule that the Tetons had, that put them in 6th place. And Northern Colorado here is sitting at 2nd place. 2 big wins this weekend for the Tetons to put them in top of the Western Division. We're getting ready to go underway here in Williston, North Dakota. Boomtown, USA. Puck drop won by the Tetons, kicks back to Hoffman. Hoffman slides it over to Johnson. Johnson back to Hoffman in the neutral zone. He'll flick it in, and it's batted down by the Bears. Bears go off the boards, picked up by Johnson, turns right back up to Williams. He loses the puck in the neutral zone, regains it, brings it back to Teton territory where he finds Dalton Johnson on the far side. He finds Hilly now up in the middle. Hilly dumps it in down low and fouled in now strong by Tyler Forrest. It gets chipped up and Colorado starts their drive into the neutral zone. Bailey dishes it over to the winger there. Shot quick, saved by Buttazzoni. And that'll give us a quick whistle here in 19:26 remaining in the first period.
Teton started off with an all-sophomore lineup here, so that'll bring out Matt Tustin, Alex Chiquette, and Matt Winkle. And on defense, we Travis Kuhn and Logan Kraft.
Fans still trickling in. Open night for deer season. The sunlight just kind of went down, so the crowd will get a little bit thicker as the game progresses.
Absolutely. Tetons always have a strong crowd showing.
Puck drop to the right of the Teton goaltender Buttazzoni. It's won by Tetons, regained by the Bears at the point. They fired on that quick save, rebound, picked up by Winkle. He'll try to find Saquette on the near side boards. He'll shove it in back down low, where it's fought for behind the net. Kraft rings around, catches a skate front of the net. Quick save by Buttazzoni. Shot, goal. Off a quick rebound there. Just a little miscommunication and a little redirection there off of Travis Kuhn's skate. Caused an opportunity there for him.
I was going to say miscommunication and weird balance. Puck ends up right in the slot on the Bear stick.
Little hiccup to start the game. I don't believe that'll be the story.
Absolutely not. It's a game of hockey. Bounces happen. Tetons will get it back.
So I'll bring out Grushka, Zagurskis, and Lincoln up front with Weltikol
and Cody Johnson.
Sorry, I haven't had trouble seeing them there. Puck drop won by Grushka. It's fought for now on the near side boards in the neutral zone. Still fought for and regained now by Grushka. Grushka drives net, makes a move, tries to get it in there. Quick shot on net, rebound by Lincoln. Shot, saves, not swallowed up. It's loose now on the near side boards, and Colorado will chip it out and try to get a little bit of breathing room. That's delayed icing, and that'll come back down into the UNC territory with 18:48 remaining in the first.
A bit of apologies if the Teton names are a little bit hesitant for us. Had a bit of a jersey washing incident, and some of the names ended up washing out. So we'll wait till we get that fixed by our equipment manager, Jordan Pierce. So sorry.
No, you're all right. We're just having just checking on the audio here, having a couple fans back at home. Okay, we do have sound. Apologies for that. We just wanted to make sure everybody could hear the broadcast correctly. Puck drop won by Colorado, fought for now in the near side boards by Lincoln. Colorado ends up victorious and takes it behind the net. They'll chip it out to the far side winger. He'll come near side, number 8 here for Colorado, and they'll chip it in down low. Trickles now behind the net. Weltikol shoves it back up, on the near side boards, and it's fought for in low corner. Slot fed off the skate of Zagurskis, chips up to the point, kept in by UNC. Shot in front of the net, quick swallowed up by Buttazzoni, and a save, and a quick whistle at 18:23. Colorado's getting a couple of good opportunities here. Defensive zone needs a little bit of help, and we need to start generating some more offense.
Absolutely. All three forwards up high for the Tetons there. No one covering the man in the slot. You get a wide open opportunity there on Buttazzoni. Luckily, Buttazzoni was there to answer the call.
Puck drop to the right of Buttazzoni. Mezek will step in for that draw. Stalled up near the dot. With it, Peyton Oken tries to clear it out, and he does so. He trickles out in the neutral zone. Peyton Oken will chase it down. He takes it in the near side corner. He gets chipped up a little bit. No delayed call. The puck trickles down to the far side corner. Chipped up now to the point. Fired on net. Misses just a bit wide. Maybe caught the toe there. Hoffman keeps his own. He'll shove it in down low. Where Landsberg in front of the net to Mezek. Quick shot on net. Misses just a bit wide. Now it's fought for behind the net. UNC tries to gain control of it. Oken applying pressure. Gets a quick shot behind the net. Catches a skate and kick back down low. And UNC will make a missed pass with a delayed icing now. And that'll come back down to the UNC zone with 17:49. Tetons trailing by 1.
Bit of pressure for the Tetons on the last shift. Nice look by Landsberg to Mezek in the slot. Just didn't get the good shot off there.
UNC currently sitting 12-0 so far this season. Tetons looking to disrupt their perfect record here at home.
Tetons have beat one undefeated team already this year in NAU. We'll see if they can repeat that tonight.
Tyler Forrest steps into the draw to the right end. NAU, UNC goaltender. It gets chipped around the boards. Kuhn will try to keep the zone, misses it off a weird bounce, and Hilly will regain it in the neutral zone. He tries to go far side, catches the glove of Buckholtz for UNC, and now it's fought for on the near side boards, where Brink brings it in down low. Brink goes D to D, flips it up for somebody to pick it up. It trickles now into the Teton territory, where Kraft will get contested, and he'll throw it right back up into the neutral zone. Knutson there for UNC. They grab it, go D to D, chip off the boards, and try to get in down low, and they do so. Bailey applying pressure to Kraft. Kraft regains control of the puck, chips it up there to Travis Kuhn. Kuhn now with a quick move, intercepted in front of net. Lost an edge, but UNC almost had an opportunity to make a move. Kuhn will chip it up. Weird bounce to Forrest, and that'll just trickle down into the UNC zone. Williams makes a nice hit, still fought for on the far side boards. Now it's regained by Tyler Forrest. Tyler Forrest behind the net searching. He'll find up to the point to Johnson. Johnson on net in front of Williams. Shot off the stick and into the crowd. 16:50 remaining in the first, and that's the opportunities that we're looking for.
Good look by Johnson finding Williams' stick there, giving Williams the opportunity in the slot. Puck was just bound out of play. So the ref will grab a new one from the box, and we'll get this play on again.
So that puck drop will go to the left of the UNC goaltender. Taking that draw for the Tetons will be number 7, Matt Tustin. So Tustin steps in for the draw. Puck gets stalled up. UNC ends up winning it, takes it into the near corner. A lot of pressure by the Tetons. Winkle down there to try to get it out, and UNC ends up victorious in that battle and tries to clear it. Lazy pass into the neutral zone, shot back down by Welticall. It trickles its way and finds itself stopped behind the net, where UNC will go D to D. Good hits there by Tustin and Winkle. UNC fighting to get it out, and they're struggling just to get it up past the red line. They finally do so. It'll trickle down where Cody Johnson will go and pick it up, chips it off the glass for Winkle. Bad bounce off the glass. Tustin's there to support. He'll start trucking into the neutral zone. He'll try to find Saket there in the middle. Can't quite connect with him. Intercepted by Matt Winkle. He tries driving in. A little poke check to disrupt an opportunity. Winkle's fighting on the near side boards to keep the zone. UNC tries to get a pass out off the skate and now into the far side corner where Zagurskis will pressure. UNC will throw it the length of the ice, delayed icing. We'll see if they call it. Foot race there. No icing. Lincoln beats it out. They rings it around the boards. UNC intercepts it, and they find it in down low. UNC goes to the point. Quick shot. Saved by Buttazzoni. Rebound in front. Loose puck. It trickles down to the far side corner. Regained now by UNC in the far corner. It chips up, intercepted by Zagurski, and he finds number 10, Johnson. Johnson slides it over to Lincoln. Lincoln fires one on net. Good block shot there by Vieira for UNC. Regained now by Johnson. Johnson throws it into the far side corner, and it's fought for now and regained again by Johnson. He's been all over the ice, and they'll call an offsides there.
Earlier on the last shift, Matt Tustin trying to pick up the physical play for the Tetons early on, gained some momentum out there. Good shift by Dalton Johnson, proving he's a mobile defenseman. He can get wherever he wants there.
With that, that'll bring out Mezek, Oken, and Landsberg up front with Kuhn and Kraft behind for defense. Just outside the UNC zone, puck will be dropped. Stalled over, UNC ends up picking it up. Quick chip off the boards, and they have a 2-on-2 drive. Quick shot on net, saved by Buttazzoni, rebound, and it gets disrupted by a great back-checking effort by Mezek, who now starts charging. An odd man rush here. Mezek tries to make a move, gets bumped off the puck, regained now by Landsberg on the near side boards. He tries to drive net, poke checked and kept in by Kuhn. It's still fought for on the near side boards. They go far side winger, and then UNC finally gets a chance to clear it. Kuhn tries to clear the puck, regained by UNC, now the far boards, fed to the point, shot, saved by Buttazzoni, and a huge hit by Landsberg, and Kuhn will clear the puck, where UNC will regain it in their own zone. Mezek there applying the pressure, they feed it around, intercepted by Williams. Williams now behind the net with a couple moves, bumped off the puck, still fighting for it now behind the net. Quick hit by Oken. Williams now regains it. Still fought for it behind the net. UNC tries to clear it, intercepted by Williams. Williams in the far side corner up to the point to Johnson. Johnson on net, block shot, keeps the zone though. He slides over to Williams. Williams with a quick move, can't get the shot off. Loose now in front of the net. UNC regains it and clears it now into the neutral zone. Nice pass by UNC to get it into the far side corner, and it's fought for now down low. Quick shot in front of the net, saved by Buttazzoni again. And that will be a whistle for the net off the pegs with 14-13 remaining in the first.
Yeah, Buttazzoni's right skate hit the post as he made that the left foot stop there, causing stoppage in play.
He's already having a good game tonight, 7 shots on net. I believe there's probably a few more with one in. Judging how we have 0 shots on net on the scoreboard, I'm pretty sure that's not being updated at this current time.
I believe so.
Puck drop and immediately blown dead. New centers on both, I believe. And it will be. So stepping in for the draw now will be Bailey for UNC and Chris Hilly for the Tetons. Chris Hilly, nice little shot there, won by UNC. Shot saved by Buttazzoni, picked up by Welticall. He'll go behind the net. Backhands off the boards to Tyler Forrest. Tyler Forrest with pressure, takes off a hit, finds it over to Welticall. Loose puck in front of the net. Williams picks it up, slows it down. Quick move off the back skate of Weber for UNC, and a little bit of a late hit, delayed call. And there will be a penalty assessed. I believe that will go to number, he's changing up on me. Let's see. Number 12, Weber for UNC will sit 2 minutes for hooking.
And that's the right call there, Group, if you ask me.
Been out of the broadcasting game for a couple weeks. I have a little stutters to me tonight. Hopefully we'll get on track here.
Hey, I tried to take over your job for a while there. I wasn't very good at it, so it's good to have you back.
So with that, that'll bring out the Tetons' first power play of the night.
Teton power play has been looking good lately on the road trip. It was always a strong point. We'll see if that continues on tonight.
Practice, there's a couple of changes to that power play, and it seemed to work out. There was a couple good flowing lines. Tetons won. Johnson now has it at the point. Johnson on net, misses wide. Trickles behind there where UNC will get it. Try to clear it off the stick of Winkle and kept in by Kraft. Quick shot on net, misses wide again. And now it's fought for in the near side boards by Tustin. Tustin carries behind the net, looking for an option here. No one quite available. He'll chip it off the boards. Bad bounce, but good keep by Kraft there, who sends it around the boards for Johnson to contest. Johnson feeds it back to Tustin. Tustin back to Johnson. Now it's disrupted on the near side boards. Johnson walks away with it. Johnson slows it down near the hash marks. He tries to pass Tustin, loses an edge, and the pass trickles out. Now a little bit of opportunity for UNC. He drives that 1-on-2. Tustin with a disruption. He still regains it. Quick save or a poke check there. Trickles it behind the net where Tustin will hold it. He'll leave it for Johnson. Johnson waiting for the power play to set up here. He'll find Kraft. Kraft starts trucking up through their own zone. He finds Williams on the near side in the neutral zone. Williams throws it on net, misses a bit wide, and Grushka's there on the far side to chip in, make a nice move there. Grushka in front of the net to Williams. Can't quite keep a stick on it, and it bounces just a bit wide of the net. UNC regains it, and they'll send it the length of the ice with 53 seconds remaining in the power play, 12:47 remaining in the first period. Puck passed out by Buttazzoni to find Lincoln. Lincoln to Hoffman. Hoffman back down to Grushka. Grushka will take it behind the net to slow things down and set up this power play drive. 42 seconds remaining in that Teton power play. Grushka with a nice move to create some space. Passes over to Hoffman. Hoffman regains it, drops it to Tyler Forrest. Forrest now through the neutral zone. He'll find Williams. It trickles past and finds the tape of Grushka. Grushka now down low, searching for an option, drives net, passes, hits a shin pad, backdoor, and Andy Williams can't quite get a tape on it, so he'll trickle up to Hoffman at the point. Hoffman to Williams. Williams backdoor to Grushka. Grushka looking. He slows it up. He'll hit the point up to Forrest. Forrest drives, fires one, rebound, shot, and a goal! Andy Williams! It's a rebound from the point. That should be Tyler Forrest for that assist. With 18 seconds left in that power play, we're 1-1 here in Williston.
And the first Teton goal of the year goes to Andy Williams in the home barn.
Andy Williams been absolutely great this year, leading the team in goals. Points, however, goes to Tyler Forrest. That line is a threat to deal with.
Absolutely. Tyler Forrest switching back to defense of the power play pays off there.
So we're 1-1, 12-14 left in this first. That'll bring out Mezek, Lensmeyer, and Oken with Hoffman and Johnson. That's Dalton Johnson at the point. UNC wins the draw, and they'll trickle it down to the Teton territory where Hoffman will regain it. He shrugs off a hit and finds Lensmeyer on the far wall. He's got a couple jerseys on him, and they're fighting for it down low. Dalton Johnson walks away with it. He'll hit near side to Oken. Oken with a quick move in the neutral zone. He'll fire it in down low and give the Tetons a chance to chase it a bit. It goes far side corner, kept in by Hoffman. Oh, it trickles up, and good save there by Hoffman, shrugging off a hit. He'll throw it in down low, and Lensmeyer now battling on the near side boards. Still fought for a couple of jerseys there. UNC struggling to get it out. It finds the tape of Oken. Oken to the point to Johnson. Johnson slides it to Hoffman. Hoffman fires, saved, and swallowed up there for a quick whistle with 11:31 remaining in the first period.
Tetons with a bit of a jump in their step now, looking up the motivation from that Williams goal.
Definitely has changed the tides. There's been a lot more energy so far with that goal. Came out a little flat-footed, but no matter, we're tied back up here.
Absolutely. Lensmeyer, Mezek, two energetic players looking to get down low, use their speed, and battle for the puck.
Cody Johnson and Weltico back on D. That's Tustin, Winkle, and Saquette up in the front. A little whistle there, letting the winger Saquette know he can't quite jump the gun on that.
The refs are never happy.
Puck drop one back by Tustin. Weltico steps up to keep the zone, can't quite do so. Johnson's there to regain it in their own zone. He'll carry it behind the net. He'll wing it around the boards. No one's quite there. Contested, kept in by UNC. They try to drive net and hits the skate of Tustin. Now loose in the far corner. Intercepted now by Saquette. Saquette trucks into the neutral zone. He's got Winkle with him. He'll flick it into the far side corner for Winkle to chase it down. Excuse me, a little heartburn there. 11:04 remaining in the first period. The puck trickles now on the near side boards. The UNC will try to clear it, and it's kept in by Weltico. No, quick bounce off the ice, and now Tustin's fighting for it. He regains it. He tries to find Weltico. Intercept in front of the net. Shot saved by Buttazzoni. Rebound. No one's there to save it, or did it? Off the post, and another quick save by Buttazzoni, and a no-goal with a whistle there. Geez, what a moment that was. That trickled over his shoulder, and it looks like Wood is trying to get Weltico to dance. Wiltico wants no part of it. And it looks like there will be no call on that. A couple of late hits there.
I believe there's no call because it was going both ways, but a scary moment as the puck did actually go off Buttazoli's shoulder and hit off the post there, but it ends up staying outside the net, which is always good for the Tetons.
Puck drop to the right, left of right of Buttazoni. I'm not good at directions. Won by UNC, intercepted by Winkle. He finds Zagurskas now, brings it across into UNC territory. He'll drive net, pass back door for Lincoln. It gets disrupted. Huge hit from behind, no call made. They start breaking it out. Missed pass, trickles into the neutral zone. Kuhn has one on. He'll take it, chip it off the boards for Grushka to find it. Grushka hits it back down low to Kuhn. Kuhn back up to Lincoln. It hits a tape, but it trickles down the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing with 10-11 remaining in the first period.
Two-man system. I believe that hit on Lincoln should have been a call, in my personal opinion. But
when you see a clear number and you hit somebody from behind, regardless of how far you are off the boards, it's a hit from behind. It adds some distance to it. Dylan Lincoln, tough kid from Minnesota, though. He'll get right back up and no damage done.
For sure.
Grushka, Lincoln, and Zagurska step up there for forward with Kuhn and Kraft back to support for D. Puck chop won by Grushka, back down to Kraft. Kraft carries it around the net. He looks and finds Zagurskas on the far wall, and he'll chip it onto the near side for Lincoln in the neutral zone. Lincoln with a quick chip now has Grushka. Grushka now has it. He drives net. Quick shot, saved, and a goal! It trickles through the 5-hole, buried by Ryan Grushka. Beautiful effort by Ryan Grushka there. I thought the goaltender had it, somehow snuck it through his 5-hole, and now we're 2-1 Tetons with 9:57 remaining in the first.
Ryan Grushka, a crafty player. I know in practice he likes to work on that 5-hole move all the time, and he caught the goaltender there.
Absolutely, that was an absolute great effort there. I don't know if it was mentioned earlier, 2 big wins here against UNC would put the Tetons either first or second in the Western region. So as the Tetons look to further the odds of that happening, puck drop won by UNC, chipped in now into the Teton territory. Contested in the quarter by Johnson. They feed it in front. Tyler Forrest intercepts it, tries to find Williams, looking the wrong way, and it trickles into the neutral zone where Leonard will have it, chip it back up for them to clear it back in to Teton territory. Tyler Forrest behind the net now, a couple defenders on him. He'll backhand it up to Hilly. Hilly tries to find a pass, hits a skate. UNC regains, lazily shot on net, misses just a bit wide. It's 5-4 now in the far corner. UNC tries to go wing to wing behind the net, intercepted by Johnson. Johnson finds Hilly now on the near wall. Hilly fires on net, and quick save by UNC goaltender, trickles it into the near boards, and a nice hit by Hilly there. Now it's contested for on the near boards down in the UNC zone. Little pump fake by Johnson. He'll throw it in the far corner for Tyler Forrest to pick up. He'll fire on net, rebound off of the stick of Williams. A great opportunity, but a good save by UNC goaltender to prevent anything from happening. Bailey shoots it high for UNC. But his own, he swallows it up, and a quick whistle with 8:59 remaining in the first.
Just going back to your talk about rankings, the Williston State Tetons did defeat the #1 ranked NAU Ice Jacks, I believe their team name is. So if the Tetons can win tonight, that's a win over the top 2 teams in the division. That will be a great boost for them. So this faceoff comes down to the left of Buttazoni now. Tustin out there to take this draw.
Puck drop stalls there at the dot, one back by UNC. Tagger for UNC drives net, passes there, no one there to receive it, hits a skate and trickles far corner where Saquette will fight for it on the far wall. Little scrum for the battle for the puck there. It ends its way up behind the Teton goaltender. And Kraft finds the Winkle off the skate and fought for on the near boards now, and it gets up to its way to Tustin. Tustin now with some opportunity here to make something happen. He drives net, can't quite feed it over to Saquette, gets pushed right into the net. And there'll be a little bit of stoppage of play there and some jarring of some words.
Everyone falls down, net comes off. I believe it was off UNC body, so this faceoff should remain inside the zone.
One would hope, my friend.
And that's what it appears it'll be.
So with that, that'll bring out Lensmeyer. Oh, quick change. Mezek, Landsberg, Lensmeyer up front, and Cody Johnson with Welt to call back on D. Puck drop won by UNC. The goaltender steps out, they're ringing around the boards, intercepted by Lensmeyer up to the point. Johnson fires on net, redirected off the stick of Mezek, and it trickles into the far side boards. They try to find a streaking winger, intercepted by Mezek, and he'll keep the zone. Fought for now, regained behind the net, and now fought for by Landsberg. Front of the net over to Lensmeyer, can't make anything happen. He feeds again. Mezek, quick shot off the jersey of a defender, and it trickles into the far boards. Lensmeyer now fighting for it down low. A little bit of support. Intercepted by Landsberg. Now Armezic fought now behind the net. They're still grinding behind the net. Now regained by UNC. UNC on the charge. They go far side zone. He beats the defender. They charge in. 1-on-2. Good effort there by Cody Johnson to disrupt that pass. And Cody Johnson takes a late hit there, and they're going at it. Johnson throws a punch, and there's the whistle. Johnson will probably get the call for that. And he will, and that's not going to go both ways like he wanted to, but when you retaliate, you always get the penalty.
That is true. That always happens. So now the Teton penalty kill will come out. Again, on the road trip, it did look pretty strong.
2 minutes, Cody Johnson roughing. That'll bring out, like you said, the penalty kill first time tonight. Let's see if they can get the job done with Lincoln and Grushka up front, Hoffman and Kuhn at back.
Got some speed up front on that penalty kill.
Puck drop to the right of Buttazzoni, 7:46 remaining in the first. Puck drop won by Grushka. Hoffman's tied up, and it's picked up by Kuhn. Kuhn sends it, finds a break, and it trickles down the length of the ice. Lincoln there to apply pressure. He'll drive on the goalie. Goalie can't decide what to do with it. Lincoln, great pressure there and almost disrupted that pass. UNC now on their charge out. They get into the neutral zone. They cross over Teton territory. Poke check by Hoffman, intercepted by Grushka. Grushka takes a hit there, but mainly kind of gave it to him more or less. And they'll trickle it down the length of the ice. Some weird stuff happening with the scoreboard. Apparently there's only 15 seconds left. Oh, no, they fixed it. There we go. Puck now in the neutral zone. It's chipped in by Hilly, intercepted by UNC, and now tries to drive into the near side. It's intercepted and flutters now into the far side boards. They get in down low. Horrible bounce off the Zamboni doors there, and it's fought for now on the far boards where UNC will end up with it. They drive net. Quick shot saved by Buttazzoni, and he'll swallow it up there for a quick whistle with 6:53 remaining.
That's happened twice now. We're bounced off that Zamboni door.
I believe that guy grabbed Chris Hilly and realized that that was probably a mistake because Chris Hilly towers over him by a good foot there. So he lets go.
He is a big guy, and, they're talking about food again.
Chris Hilly still moving his glove around. One more word, shot at him. He doesn't seem phased. So Chris Hilly and Eddie Williams will stay out there for the forwards on this penalty kill with Welta, Cole, and Kraft. 1:07 remaining in that, 6:53 remaining in the first. Left side of Buttazzoni, and our right side. I got my directions down now.
There you go.
Williams for the draw. He'll try to force it up. He finds UNC point. He fires one. Swallowed up with a great glove save there by Buttazzoni. Not much time ticks away as we still have 6:50.
I understand what Williams is trying to do off that play. You got to wonder if off the draw that might not be a great idea because it is hard to get a shot off there.
Always a risky move. Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes it doesn't, but looks like he changed his tactic there. Wins it over to Kraft. He gets bumped off the puck. UNC's, I can't pronounce that last name. He wins it up there and slides it over to the far D. Far D to the low side winger. He'll cycle it back up to the point. Wires one. Nope. Fake pass over to the near side. He fires it up to the point. Shot saved by Buttazzoni. It trickles into the far side boards. 56 seconds remaining. Shot pass gets up to the point there. Quick move by UNC. Keeps the zone. Now to the near side D. Quick shot blocked by Chris Hilly. Goes into the far corner now. UNC regains and rings it around the boards. Fought forward by Kraft. UNC regains it. Gets it back up to the point. Point drive. Shot blocked off the shin pads of Chris Hilly. Trickles now behind the net and Kraft fights for it. Shrugs off a defender. It gets plugged up. 35 seconds remaining in this penalty kill. Couple jerseys down there. Hilly ends up getting a stick on it and rings it down the length of the ice. Good play by Chris Hilly there to eat some time and get a quick change for the Tetons PK unit. UNC with a quick pass gets it right back at Teton territory. Kuhn with a nice hit to disrupt anything from happening. He'll clear the zone. 16 seconds remaining in this penalty kill. 6 minutes left in the first. UNC now has it behind their own goaltender.
Very chippy game behind the play so far.
You've got to wonder if the rest are going to start calling it. Oh, quick move here now to Buchholz for UNC. They'll try to drive net and circle around Kuhn. He gets up to the point. Both teams full strength now. UNC still cycling down low. Pass disrupted by Kuhn. Now behind the net. It's loose in front of net. And they're going to call it a goal. That's not quite what I would have called.
Bit of a scramble play beside the net, but has only lost sight of it, and UNC ends up putting the open puck into the open net.
That might have been a Teton jersey that got a stick slashed on him, and he ended up pushing it in the net. A lot of disruption there. It was a little bit of traffic both ways. Regardless, we're 2-2 now with 5:38 remaining in the first. Tetons did kill that penalty. Unfortunately, instead of jumping in the play, he went over to the bench there, and that left him shorthanded for a little bit too long. So 2-2, that brings out Grushka, Zagurskis, and Lincoln. UNC wins the draw, no one there to receive it. It trickles down their own zone. Lincoln now fighting for it down low. Goes support by Zagurskis. We'll see who walks out. That UNC does. UNC starts driving up the middle of the ice there, crosses in the neutral zone. They'll dump it in down low, miss the net wide, but Azzoni flicks it off the glass, and it's fought for now on the far side corner. Still fought for. UNC regains it. They have it. They start setting up. It almost looks like a power play. Teton's getting scrambled up down low. Zagurskis fighting for it. And he ends up taking it away. He'll fire it onto the near side where Lincoln will regain it. Lincoln back over to Zagurskis. Zagurskis now with some time in their own zone. Crosses over and finds streaking Lincoln on the near side. Lincoln has it, drives net to Zagurskis. Shot misses just a bit wide. Fought for now down low. Regained by Grushka. Grushka to Zagurskis. Zagurskis back over to Grushka. Grushka drives net. Shot. Gets poke check at the last second. It goes behind the net where Zagurskis fights for it. It's trickled now behind the net where Grushka will fight for it. Shrug off defender. Now he's plugged up behind the net. Zagurskis takes a shot from behind. He regains it. Grushka now shot. And that's in. And they're going to call no goal on that. What a unfortunate call. I had other words to use there, but we are on a public broadcast.
Very questionable no-go call, I believe.
Grushka takes it from behind the net, wires it in, and then the net goes off clearly afterwards. And the referee is calling it no goal.
That's what it looked like to me. We'll see if his partner talks to him about this, because I clearly thought that was a goal.
Doesn't look like they want to talk much about anything. They're just going to set up for the puck chop here. God, that hurts.
That does.
I'm a little angered by it. Regardless, that'll keep, that'll put out Winkle. All over the place. I'm really flustered. Puck drop won by Williams. Over to Hilly. Hilly fires on net, goes behind the net. Now it's regained by Williams on the far corner. He'll drop it in down low for Tyler Forrest. Tyler Forrest now feeds Williams. Williams drives net, makes a move, gets bumped off the puck, and now UNC on the charge. Great play by Kuhn to keep the zone. Chris Hilly now has it. He'll chip it in down low. Give her a little chase now. And it flickers just off a stick, and then now a fan has a nice souvenir to bring home.
As that went straight off UNC 6, left face-off for Maine down to the right of the UNC goaltender.
4:13 left in the first period, 2-2. What a good game so far. It should be 3-2. Again, still flustered about it, but we'll let it go. Williams now taking in the draw. They'll slide it over. UNC ends up winning it. They chip off the glass. Good effort there by Johnson to keep the zone. He'll try to drive in and disrupt it. Now top of the circles. Intercepted by Williams. Diving effort to keep the zone. UNC regains it. Now UNC with an opportunity 2-on-1. They drive net, shot, and they get a quick goal there. But is only trying to read. It looked like he was going to make that pass. A quick move by Weber, I believe it was, for UNC. And he'll shoot high glove and get that goal, making it 3-2 UNC. With 3:59 remaining in the first period.
It's turnovers on the blue line to kill you. Turnover in the far blue line comes back to bite the Tetons where it hurts.
Again, it should be a tied game. I just can't let that one go. But that's no matter. Tetons have a lot of goal scorers on this team, and they're looking like they're firing tonight.
High scoring period so far.
So that brings out Landsberg, Mezek, and Oken. Puck chop won by UNC. They'll get it in their own zone. Defender goes D to D on the far side boards. They'll start trucking up, pass. Wow, that was pretty offsides. Hey, they got it. Good call. Great offsides. UNC's really not happy about it, but that's going all the way down.
I think they're fighting the icing call, but it was an offside the ref called.
Yeah, it was a delayed offsides, maybe ice. I don't know. They're not happy about it regardless. I am.
If Linesman's waiting down, Linesman knows what's up.
Yeah, the ref owed a call for that goal they let go. They got to be understanding of that. No changes to the lineup so far. So Mezek will step in for the draw to the left of the UNC goaltender. And we're not quite done arguing about this. Oh, yep, we are. Okay, here we go. Puck drop. Gets chipped off a couple of shin pads there. UNC now has an opportunity with a one-on-one opportunity. Drops it in down low. No one there to pick it up. Disrupted by Johnson. Quick shot on net. Saved by Buttazzoni. Maybe trickles wide. And now it's fought for and intercepted by Hoffman. Hoffman and Mezek fighting for it on the far corner. Mezek ends up trying to chip it out. UNC goes and, backs off. Where Peyton Oken will leave it now for Landsberg. Landsberg drives that shot. Rebound off of the shin pad of a defender. Almost gets into the corner there, and it trickles to the far side. UNC will ring it around, hopes to clear it. Johnson's there to keep it. He'll shove it right back in down low, where it's regained by UNC behind the net and lost now by the hash marks on the near side. Regained by Mezek. Mezek finds over to Landsberg. He can't quite get a shot off. It trickles now back into the near side boards. Still fought for in the corner. 2:57 remaining in the first. A little bit of a trip there, but now it's picked up by Johnson. Johnson drives net. He goes, fires one, blocked off of the stick of the defender. Good effort there, and it'll trickle out with 2:50 remaining in the first period.
Good read by Dalton Johnson, realizing he has time there, time to walk in, and does his best to get the opportunity there. Just puck blocked off a stick.
Teton still trailing by 1 again.
Yep.
Should be tied. I digress. So I'll bring out Tustin, Saquette, and Winkle with Kraft and Kuhn at the point. And the puck chops one by Tustin, finds its way back to Kuhn. Kuhn fires it on net, no one there to receive it. It trickles now into the near side corner. Winkle applying the pressure, still fought for. Saquette now slides it over to the front, can't quite find Tustin. Quick pinch by Kuhn to keep the zone. Great effort there. And again, another block and another block to keep the zone. They finally find their way out where Kraft will pick it up in the neutral zone. He'll flick it in back down low where it's caught in the air by UNC and dropped back down. Now UNC with a little bit of opportunity catching the defense on a change. Taggart fires it, blocked shot by Hoffman, misses the net just a bit wide, fed in front of the net, no one there to receive it as it hits the skate of a winger and trickles back down. UNC now gets it at the point, shot, misses net, fought now behind the net, and a little late shot there by both teams. Winkle looking maybe for a dance here. They're still going to allow him to jar and push a little bit. And he might be pulling them both. And he will. So Matt Winkle, number 16 for the Tetons, will serve 2 minutes, I'm assuming, for roughing. And number 17, Colin Shamelka for UNC.
Mouthful of a last name right there.
It's not so much the length, it's the combination of consonants and vowels that just really make it a unique last name.
Just throws it off, starting to name off at 3 consonants.
Shamelka. So we'll find out. It looks like it's going to be 5-on-5.
Assistant Captain Tyler Forrest having a word with the referee.
And it will be 5-on-5, so those 2 minutes will be coincidental and probably taken off the board. So Winkle and Shamelka will be released from the sin bin with about the first whistle after 10 seconds left in the first period. That brings out Grushka's unit and another whistle here to maybe finalize some administrative details.
I believe they're trying to get the penalties off the board here.
Well, one's down. I'll get the other one. And
there we go.
Beautiful scoreboard here. And we're back underway. Puck drop one by Grushka. He finds it over to Hoffman, who finds Weltigal now on the near side. Weltigal, a quick chip off the boards to get Lincoln. Lincoln gets a stick on it and gets further down into the UNC territory where Zagurskis will try to feed it back, but it's intercepted by UNC and now plugged up on the near side boards by Grushka. Great hit by Grushka, and it's picked up by Weltigal. He'll chip it back in down low. UNC regains it, and they start on their drive. Great back-checking efforts by Lincoln, forcing the winger there to throw it in. Another little hit from behind. Weltigal picks it up. He goes far side, near side. Far side to Zagurskis, now to Grushka. Grushka drives that. He leaves to Hoffman. Hoffman shot, whiffs on it a bit. It trickles its way down, and now it's fought for on the near side boards. Hoffman plugs him up, still fought for now right outside the blue line. It chips out. Now Zagurskis has an opportunity. Zagurskis drives, shot, saved by the UNC goaltender with 1:22 remaining in the first period.
Rolling puck just eluded the opportunity for Henry Hoffman there. Good play to make up for a game that Zagurskis opportunity.
Absolutely.
I need to stop saying opportunity.
That's all right. There's plenty of opportunities. We're in the land of opportunity.
That is right.
So that'll be to the right of the UNC goaltender, Andy Williams, Tyler Forrest, Chris Hilly up there up front, and Kuhn and Johnson. That's Dalton Johnson at D. Puck drop one by UNC. They have it now, low circle on the near side. They chip it. Whoa, incoming!
Ooh.
I thought I was going to get hit.
The woman is hit, but she appears to be okay, and she's got a little souvenir.
Yeah, and hockey fans, you can hit them with anything. They'll be all right.
To quote NHL 17, and a young lady from Shawinigan comes up with that.
Oh, I'd love to hear you try to spell that city. Andy Williams steps in for the draw again to the right of the UNC goaltender after it sailed out into a woman's jawline. New centers for both, it looks like. So now Chris Hilly will step in for the draw, still to the right of UNC goaltender with 1:13 remaining in the first. Puck drop one by Hilly. He finds Johnson now at the point. Johnson cycles it down low. No one's there to receive it. Williams starts to tries to pick it up, but he gets plugged up and now finds Hilly. Hilly in front of the net to Forrest. Forrest bumped off the puck. Quick chip effort by Johnson. Hilly now drives net. He fires one. Shot! Saved by the goaltender. It trickles out into the netting with 59 seconds remaining. He had the right slot there. Good save by that goaltender. I don't know how he saw it.
That went off the shaft of the stick. I'm not sure if he did see it.
Touche. No changes at all for either team, so Williams will step in for the draw again. Still again to the right of the UNC goaltender. Puck drop one back by Williams. Forrest is there to regain it. Forrest now at the point, fires it on net. Shot saved by the goaltender. It trickles on the near side boards. 52 seconds remaining in the period. Chris Hilly takes a hit, shrugs one off. It's fought for down low. Tyler Forrest now lays a hit. UNC gets a quick chip. Now an opportunity 1-on-2. Great back checking over. Shot blocked by Johnson. Johnson finds Kuhn now. Kuhn will cycle now behind the net. Take a slash there. And now UNC quick shot saved by the goal. Saved by Buttazzoni. Net is off. Loose in front of the net, and they'll blow it dead there. And a quick hit. Late hit there. Tyler Forrest lays a stick down. Didn't like 25's little shot on Buttazzoni.
Nothing more will come from that. And we have 34 seconds remaining in this first period.
Tensions are starting to rise, and a little bit of fevers are starting to brew.
True.
Grushka will take that draw to the right of Buttazzoni with Zagurskis, and where is he? There he is, Lincoln. Puck drop one by Grushka, picked up by Hoffman now on the far side corner. Hoffman chips it up to Zagurskis. Zagurskis tries to get it to Grushka, hits a skate kick back down low, where Kraft will get it. He'll go up to the middle to Lincoln. Lincoln gets his stick on it. It trickles over it. Now fought for a neutral zone. 20 seconds remaining. Puck is behind the net, but Buttazzoni steps out for it. He tries to wrap it around. It gets blocked off by a winger there. It finds the tape of Lincoln now on the near side. Lincoln off the glass. It's fought for now and shoved right back in by UNC. 6 seconds remaining in the period. Hoffman now has it. He makes a move, passes back to Kraft. Kraft now behind the net. He'll plug it up and just eat the time off this period. Intercepted by UNC. Quick shot on net and saved by Buttazzoni. And that'll conclude the first period. I haven't heard word yet. There might be a intermission interview here with Coach Nick Zern. We will find out. Fans, stay tuned. We're going to take a break right now.
We'll see if this game tightens up or if the scoring continues.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the second period or possibly an interview. We'll find out.
We'll see.
folks, we're back underway. A little lineup change. It looks that Brandon Cater will be serving in as my color man as the puck sails over into the fans here.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? And welcome to the second period here in Williston, North Dakota.
Brandon Cater, forward with the Williston State Tetons, currently out with a concussion. He'll be joining me tonight for maybe the remainder. We'll see. And a couple more administrative changes up here. We got a new computer guy, Hunter Haugen. Sorry about that, Hunter. He'll be operating our technical support here. Puck drop won by the UNC Bears. They try to find a streaking wing up in the middle, disrupted by Dalton Johnson and Hoffman. Hoffman now behind the net. He fights for it. He'll try to sail it around. Hits the chest of, a couple of quick moves there. I'm sorry, I was trying to catch up with everything. Dalton Johnson tries to feed over to Forrest. It gets intercepted, but picked back up by Forrest. Hilly will shove it down low into the UNC zone. And a couple little actions here behind the play. Man left behind now. He'll start to streak up. A man wide open. Intercepted by Kuhn, thankfully. He'll shove it right back down to the UNC zone where it's picked back up and shut right back up. Disrupted by Kuhn. It trickles up into Buttazzoni. He'll swallow it up for a quick whistle with 19-14 remaining in the second period.
Funny little stick trick there. One of the UNC defenders there got his stick stuck in the boards. Almost gave us an opportunity.
Didn't even notice that. Had a lot of moving parts there. I was just trying to catch up with my own self. So with that puck drop will be to the right. Yep, we're back to good in our directions. Down right at Buttazzoni. It's won by Grushka. Back to Kuhn. Kuhn chips it off the boards around the side to Lincoln. Pick it up on the far side boards. He'll find streaking Zagurskis off Colorado's stick, and it trickles down where their goaltender will step out to play it. Shoves it up the far side boards. Intercepted by Grushka. He'll shove it back down though. Devastating hit delivered by Dylan Lincoln there.
Great body.
Puck gets kept in by Kuhn. Shot, rebound, or redirected off by Lincoln's stick. And quick save by UNC. Now it trickles on the far side boards, and UNC will break it out. Quick step up by Kuhn. He'll shove it right back in. Lots of intensity so far in this first period.
I really like the way Dylan Lincoln's playing tonight. He's playing with a lot of speed, a lot of physicality. He's in it to win it tonight, boys.
Absolutely. Shrugs off a hit and shot quick there off the skate of the UNC defender. He wasn't happy with Welticall's placement of that shot. And he'll regain the puck, tries to chip it out, does so off the stick of Welticall, and there'll be no ice as Kraft fights for it. He'll shrug off that winger there, throw him down to the ground, and it's chipped up where it's loose and regained by UNC in the hash marks. Another hit by Kraft there, rung around the net by Tustin. Saketko, shot on net by UNC. They miss a bit wide. Winkle there to contest it on the far side boards. Still fought for it. Winkle trying to break it out. Has a couple defenders on him. Kraft's there to support. He tries to chip it out to Tustin. Quick move by UNC. They drive net. Bumped off and over behind the net. Cycled back down. Kraft rings it around. Kept in by UNC. They'll chip it right back in down low in the near side corner. Still fought for it down there. They try to get it out, and they do so. Tustin with a lot of effort there to break it out. Now a little opportunity. He feeds over to Winkle. Winkle quick trip. Oh, that misses just a bit wide. Winkle's shot redirected by Tustin. It just goes far right to the boards, far right of the net. And it's picked up by UNC. Intercepted now. Johnson passes it back door to Scott. Shot misses just a bit wide, and that'll ring its way around to the neutral zone where it's regained by Welticall with 17:27 remaining in the second period.
Couple of great opportunities by your Tetons. Finding guys going to the net, that's going to be the key tonight. Guys going to the net and finding those rebounds.
Absolutely, and a great demonstration of that skill right there. Puck now in the neutral zone. UNC picks it up. They'll get bumped off a little bit by Landsberg. Landsberg shoves him into the corner. Welticall's there to support him. Now behind the net, Johnson tries to feed it over and gets it up to Tustin. Tustin now in the near corner. Far corner. Apologies. He'll try to chip it out. It's just ping-ponging back and forth. I can't even keep up with the teams that's touching it. Welticall shoves it over in the near corner. UNC regains it. They try to drive net. Good hit by Welticall. Quick shot saved by Buttazzoni. Float in the air. Rebound. It's still flowing. Dives back. Saves it. Oh, what a heart-wrenching moment there. I thought I had a cardiac arrest.
There's a lot of ping-pong bounces going on there. Butsy was hopping all over the place and was able to make that save nonetheless.
Butsy with a great initial sit. Buttazzoni, sorry folks, we call him Butsy, a little personal friendship there. He makes the first initial shave, pops up. I believe it was Kuhn or Welticall maybe tried to swat it down, and it actually went towards the net, bounced back through the pads, and a quick save by Buttazzoni to reach back and swallow it up. With that, puck draw stalls out, picked up by Mezek, and it's fought for now on the near side boards. Not much motion with it. It trickles now behind the net where Kuhn will contest it, shove it back over to Mezek. Mezek feeds it up to Landsberg now in the near wall. He'll clear the zone, goes far side to Oken. Oken now drives in, shot saved, rebound. UNC picks it up. They'll go far side and try to find that winger, and he'll pick it up. Kuhn's back checking, quick save by Buttazzoni. It trickles now into the far side corner. Wrapped now behind the net where it's picked up by Landsberg. 16-15 remaining in the second. Landsberg shrugs off a hit, and now it's picked up by Bailey for UNC. He'll start driving the net. Kuhn swats it out, and now clear the zone.
That'll get a change out for Tetons, a couple of fresh bodies.
Now UNC will get it, tries to drive it in. Pass gets dumped into the near side corner. Kuhn chips it up for Hoffman to try to get there. Can't quite do so. UNC shoves it in back down low and still fought for now in the low inside, near side corner. Mezek now chips up to Williams. Williams far side to Oken. Oken crosses over. He'll dump it in on net. Hits a stick, and it trickles now into the near side corner. Will Williams will apply pressure. Williams lays a nice hit. He fights for it. He now regains it. Williams now up to the point to Johnson. Johnson can't quite keep a handle on it. He'll hold it in the neutral zone. Quick chip off the boards to Williams. He'll feed it up to Hilly. Hilly now on the drive. He slides to Williams, and an offsides.
Just an unlucky play there for the Tetons.
Williston native linesman there making a questionable call.
Williston native too.
So no changes there. That'll bring out or keep out Forrest, Hilly, and Williams up front with Welticall and Dalton Johnson at D. UNC wins the draw in their own zone. They'll flick it up. It's a couple weird bounces there in favor of UNC. It'll trickle now into the far side corner where Johnson contests it and tries to get up to Hilly. Hilly and Johnson fighting against a couple jerseys from the blue. No one walking away with it. Still stalled up. It gets kicked out. UNC quick shot blocked by Welticall. Hits him in the ankle. Little stinger there. Nice hit by Williams there. He tries to find Hilly. Hilly kicks it out to get it to Forrest. Can't quite get it, but Forrest chases down. And an icing call. So that'll come back down to the Teton territory with 14:58 remaining in the second period. Tetons trailing by one.
But I really like the way the Tetons came out tonight. Fire under their butt, might you say. We've had a rough start to the season. UNC here, they're ranked number 2nd in our region. They're 12-0, so they're undefeated coming into Williston tonight. And we're giving them a run for their money, kind of showing them what Teton hockey's all about.
Absolutely. Net was off, and they will not call that a goal. No goal. The goal is waved off. Buttazzoni went to kick. The net fell back. Oh, what a heartbreaking moment for UNC fans that have traveled here. They have been heckling the Teton fans all night. That must be disappointing.
It goes both ways, though. In the first period, Gruszka had a goal that was called off because of a net
which was
dislodgement.
I just want to revisit that topic because you weren't here for the first period, but I am still quite sour about it.
Yeah, so one goes for the Tetons, one goes for the Bears, and so we'll call that even.
I guess. I'm still not happy. So that puck drop will be to the right of Buttazzoni. That'll bring out Gruszka, Zagurskis, and Lincoln with Kraft and Kuhn back to support for D. Gruszka wins the puck drop, wins the draw back to Kuhn. Kuhn rings it around the boards to Lincoln. Lincoln chips it out there for Gruszka. Gets disrupted, intercepted, loose in front of the net. Now regained now by Lincoln. Lincoln goes, swatted down by UNC, and they'll keep it in the near side boards. The hash marks, they drive net. Tagger can't get a shot off, up to the point. Shot misses the net wide, and it trickles now into the far side corner. It's intercepted by Kuhn. Kuhn goes, and he finds Zagurskis, makes a quick chip, and now a little bit of opportunity for Tetons. Zagurskis drives on net, passes it. Gruszka gets it backhand, back in front of the net. No one there to receive it. And UNC will get it and try to clear it out. They do so, but a delayed icing. And that puck will come back down into the UNC zone with 14:18 remaining in the second period.
So the Tetons will get some fresh skaters out there while UNC is stuck with their guys that are out there. Shots are 20-10 in favor of Colorado, Northern Colorado.
Which you're not quite sure the accuracy of that. There's been a lot of missed shots that were supposed to be counted in the first period for the Tetons. I'd say it'd be more around 17-20.
Nonetheless, shots a little lopsided on the scoreboard, but it's still 3-2 game. Heck of a hockey game. Let's see what the Tetons can do here.
Never been one for statistics. Quick shot there by Lincoln, and it gets saved by the UNC goaltender. A little audio malfunction there in the booth. That puck's now plugged up on the far side wall. No one moving for it. And it gets back to the point. The point fires it. Shot misses just a bit wide. And now it trickles into the near side boards where Zagurskis will find over to Johnson. Johnson fires it on net, misses wide, and Gruszka now has it at the point. Gruszka sends it in back down low for someone to get there. No one's there, so Gruszka will chase himself. Gruszka drives. Quick hit by Gruszka. He'll get it up and now slide it over. Shot saved by the goaltender Winkle with a great shot
opportunity
there. Almost snuck it through 5-hole. Goaltender got a little lucky and it snuck under his pad and just enough pressure to stop that puck from trickling in.
All by himself in the slot.
Absolutely. Sorry about that. Headset got a little loose there. Puck drop will be to the left of the UNC goaltender.
That'll bring Winkle, Tustin, and Saquette out up front for you, and Cody Johnson and Cole Welklow.
Wow, that was a good attempt. Welklow.
I always have had trouble with that.
So that puck's trickled now, intercepted by Johnson, but regained by UNC, and that'll be an offsides. UNC's not quite happy with the call, although it seemed pretty clear.
13:33 remaining in the second period.
Saquette having some words with UNC's Seabold. So that's right outside the Teton zone. Tustin steps in for the draw. Oh, no drop there. And now it's dropped. UNC wins it back to their defender. He'll chip it in down low and get it all the way down behind the net. It's a nice ride on the boards there. Welticol chips it up to Saquette. Saquette fighting off a couple defenders, tries to plug it up. UNC gains it. Still contested by Tustin. Still fought for near the hash and a delayed call. And they're going to call Tustin for a hook there.
Pretty weak call.
Yeah, that was not the best. So I guess that Tustin will serve, number 7, Matt Tustin will serve 2 minutes for hooking. And that'll bring out the Tetons penalty kill for the second time tonight. The first one got the job done. Unfortunately, when the man rejoined the ice, they capitalized on that time delay.
So that'll bring out Kuhn, Williams, Hoffman, and Hilly on the kill.
Puck drop to the right of Buttazzoni. Williams steps in. Puck drop won by UNC. They get it up to the point and they set up. UNC quick shot on that, saved by Buttazzoni, and it trickles down to the far side corner. Hilly's there. He'll send it, and it gets blocked up by the defender. Good effort to keep it from clearing, but it still clears the zone. UNC gets it, and they'll shove it back in down low behind the net. Kuhn with one on. He'll chip it off the glass and kept in by UNC. Still fought for near. Kuhn tries to swat it out. Can't quite do so, but it finds the tape to Hilly. He'll fire it up there, and Andy Williams is there to chase down on the net. Oh, quick rebound there. Almost an opportunity for Williams to get a goal, but it just didn't get the right bounce that he needed.
Williams will get a change, and we'll get a couple new killers out for the Tetons.
UNC now on the near side boards. They truck over past the blue line. Passes it up to Herbal. Herbal now off the half wall. He'll feed it up to Bailey. Bailey back down to Herbal. Herbal drives that shot off the Hoffman's shin pad there and trickles up to the point. Bailey's shot swallowed up by Buttazzoni for a quick whistle at 12:27 remaining in the second. 1:08 remaining in the penalty kill. Tetons still trailing by 1. The even strength game so far has been pretty good. The Tetons need to stay on that even strength and capitalize more on those opportunities. You know, they've been doing it all night. Let's see if they can continue to do so after the completion of this penalty.
That's usually what it comes down to, special teams, especially in our games. It seems like a common denominator. We just got to stay 5 on 5, and I think we'll be just fine.
Absolutely. So the quick shot saved by Buttazzoni there, and it trickles now on the top of the circle. They set up. I'm not even sure if it's an overload or umbrella. It looks like a 4+1. And I've never seen this kind of power play, but it seems to suit the coach's fancy. So they'll drive in front of the net. Quick blocked up there by Welticol. It's fought for now behind the net. Regained by UNC. Pass tries to go out. Kept in there. Fought now at the point. And UNC regains now an odd man rush drive. They fire in. Pass back door. Shot saved by Buttazzoni. And it trickles into the far side corner. Plugged up now there in the corner there.
Johnson.
Thank you. It is still fighting for it. Welticol's there to support. UNC ends up getting it. With a little bit of space, they'll slow it up, throw it up to the point there. They'll fire D to D. D back to D, quick shot on net. High shot. Hits Welticol and maybe the head. Another quick shot, saved.
Shoulder neck area for sure.
That was a high one. They'll call a whistle there inside the zone. I'm not sure if that was a penalty or it was just the net off.
Net dislodged.
Gotcha. So that will still be a Teton penalty kill for 20 more seconds here. 11:39 remaining in the second period. Teton's trailing by 1. This penalty killing unit now, Mezek, Oken up front with Hoffman and Kuhn behind to support. Oken steps in for the draw, wins it back, no one's there to receive it. Hoffman trails back quick as he can, tries to disrupt it, now picked up by Oken. Oken now takes a trip, no call made. Mezek picks it up though, and he'll clear it the length of the ice. Great effort there. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. UNC's goaltender plays it out in front of the net there. Now an opportunity. Mezek makes a move, dangles one guy. He still drives, still has the puck. It finds Oken's tape now. Oken will skate it out and jump it back in. Both teams full strength now. Oaken takes a little bit of a late hit, but no matter, UNC has it, and they start trucking in neutral zone. Disrupted by Tyler Forrest. And what could have been an opportunity, UNC goaltender out. Now Oaken makes a drive in front of that, passes over to Messick. Messick backdoor, no one there to receive it. On his knees, Oaken shoots, misses wide. And it's picked up now behind the net by Messick.
Couple of close opportunities.
Messick now tries to feed, intercepted by UNC, and they'll trick it all in the neutral zone. Kraft back there, delayed icing, no icing now, waved off. Kraft will pick it up behind the net. He gets bumped off the puck, still fights for it and regains it. Kraft will shove it out there, take a hit and shrug it off. Intercepted by UNC, then intercepted by Forrest, and a huge hit by Welticole. And now it's fought for still on the blue line. Welticole over to Forrest on the near side on the Teton territory. He'll shrug off a hit and dump it back to Welticole in front of the net. Welticole with one on. He'll wrap it around the boards for Kraft to pick it up. And he bumps over his stick, and now it's picked up by Oaken. Oaken tries to clear it, intercepted and shot. Saved by Buttazzoni. Rebound in front of the net. Poke check by Kraft. And now it finds its way to Williams. Williams drives up, tries to find Forrest, but behind him didn't see it. UNC regains it, tries to pass it near side. No one there to grab it. Nats and icing. Oh, UNC doesn't like that. You know what? The one time I might agree with them.
I might agree with them.
It was tipped off for one of their players. And then off a Teton player and trickled down, but you know what? I'm not going to contest it. Oh, the ref realizes his mistake, and that puck will stay in the Teton territory. 10-12 remaining in the second period. Teton still trailing by one. That they got to start getting some offense generated. There's been a lot of good turning points here, but that's for both teams. They got to capitalize on those interceptions and not give so many up there. Grushka steps in for the draw. Stalled up, picked up by UNC. They'll get it at the point and fire it over to the far corner off a redirection there. Nice hit by Johnson. Those covered in down low. Grushka tries to feed the boards. No one there. Now behind the net, UNC tries to feed. Quick shot. Saved by Buttazzoni. Rebound. Saved again by Buttazzoni. It's loose puck. Shot again, and that sails northbound.
Butsy stands tall.
Good job by Buttazzoni taking 3 quick shots there. And not the greatest job of that shot on the last one, because that hit the Raptors.
I believe it was tipped out, though.
That must have been.
We'll give him that one.
I'll give him that. I still think it was a sand wedge.
Tree wedge.
Ah, yes, of course. So that'll go to the left of Buttazzoni. With that, you'll have
Williams, Forrest, and Hilly up front with Kraft and Kuhn on their back.
Absolutely. Puck drop won by Tetons. Kuhn cycles it down over to Williams. He shrugs off a hit. UNC keeps his own, flutters up into the air, and Kraft now has it. He'll chip it off the boards. Kept again in by UNC. Shot again, and Buttazzoni will make the outfield catch to take another whistle with 9:37 remaining in the second.
Shots are 28-14 for the Northern Colorado.
In favor.
Score is still 3-2.
Little change of defense. I'll bring out Walter Cole and Cody Johnson. An interesting move. Let's see if it pays off. Cotton, Tyler Forrest lose the draw. Won by UNC. They drive net. Couple of sticks on that. Makes the puck sail into the far side corner. Regained by UNC. UNC now behind the net. Cycling, looking for an opportunity. They'll cycle in down low. Behind the net. Disrupted by Forrest. He'll shove it around. Andy Williams to contest there. He'll take a quick hit. And now Johnson has it. Johnson now in front of the net. Tries to feed it. Intercepted by UNC. They drive net. Shot saved by Buttazzoni. Rebound and back. Oh my. There's got to be a little better effort there in front of the D zone. Andy Williams now feeds it up, tries to find Chris Hilly. Andy Williams takes a really late hit and a high stick. They are not going to call that. I don't know if that was caught on the feed.
That is a missed call for sure. Andy Williams is still down hurt.
He took his stick right up in there. That is, somebody had to have seen that. Ref shaking his head, no call. That is just... That is the reason why games get out of control. You don't call penalties like that. That was ugly. So that puck drop will be to the right of Buttazzoni.
And that went for an icing call, so the Tetons will have to stay out.
Tyler Forrest steps in for the draw. Won by Tyler Forrest over to Welticole. Welticole shrugging off the defender. He'll try to fire it in down low. Can't quite get enough speed on it. It's still fought for now in the near side corner. Johnson shrugs off the defender. Takes not probably a trip, more of a misdirection of a stick there. And they'll fire it far side to Hilly. Hilly crosses over in the neutral zone, fires it on net. Fires one with a great mask. Good save by the goaltender there. Way to use his head. Disrupted by Williams now. Williams tries keeping the zone. He's bumped off the puck by a couple defenders. Now it's picked up in the neutral zone by Hilly. Hilly fires it over to Williams. Williams back down low in the UNC territory.
Tetons will go for a change.
8:33 remaining in the second. UNC behind the net. They'll try to chip it near side. Kept in by Johnson. Now it's fought for in the near side board. Still a loss of edge by 3 and a delayed call. Whoa!
What is going on?
I don't know if these officials have ever gone through the course or know what they're doing, but Nikita Zagursis is going to take 2 minutes for a tripping call.
2 minutes for the defenseman of Northern Colorado tripping over his own feet.
There was nobody within a 3-mile radius of him. That is just, I'm at a loss for words.
Pretty unbelievable if you ask me.
Let's choose that term of vocabulary, I suppose. So Teton's penalty kill will have to come back out there again.
Grushka, Lincoln, Johnson, and Hoffman will go be on the PK for your Tetons.
Grushka wins it back to Hoffman. He'll wire it around the boards. Lincoln's there to apply a lot of pressure. Quick home field bounce there. Now an opportunity. He gets bumped off the puck a little bit, but regains it. Those boards are kicking that puck out in weird angles.
Extremely weird angles, and that the D-man over there got his stick caught in there. Something's going on in that corner.
Couple of redirections. Brink crosses over. Shot blocked off by Hoffman. Now fought for behind the net. UNC regains it. He looks for an opportunity on the far side corner. He'll cycle it down low. They'll regain it. Quick shot on that. Saved by Buttazzoni. Loose puck swatted up in the air, and it gets cleared out by Hoffman's good effort. And a little assist there by Grushka to clear it the length of the ice. Now UNC in the neutral zone, makes a move, chips off and finds his winger. He gets bumped off the puck by Winkle. He'll end up regaining it down low. He'll try to swing it around the boards and slow down, waiting for his defenders to get in position. So he'll carry it up to the point, feeds it down to the near side to Brink. Brink gets bumped off the puck, disrupted, miscommunication, forces the puck to clear. And Tustin is now there to apply some pressure.
Gives chase.
Gives chase. UNC now with it in their own zone. Tustin applying a lot of pressure. Ooh, off the tape of Tustin. He'll disrupt that pass. It's fought for now in front of the Teton bench. UNC regains it and chucks it in down low. 43 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for the Tons. And a great effort by Buttazzoni to ring it around the boards and clear it.
Absolutely. That'll give his players a chance to change and get a fresh legs out on this PK with 30 seconds left.
UNC now chucks into the Teton zone. Good step up by Welticole, but regained now by Weber for UNC. Pass in front of the net, intercepted by Tyler Forrest. He'll slow it down and need some time. And now he'll just fire it in down low. And good smart effort, good smart play by Tyler Forrest.
Absolutely. 15 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Tetons with 6:35 left in the period.
UNC trucks in, leaves it for Hebel at the point. Shot blocked by Chris Hilly. Picked up by Bailey now. Bailey will cycle in down low and gets it to Weber. Weber now, 3 seconds remaining. He'll drive net. Shot saved by Buttazzoni, swallowed up, and we're back to full strength hockey.
You know what? I think that is Chris Hilly's 5th, 6th, or 7th block shot of this game. He is doing a heck of a job getting in those shooting lanes, making sure those pucks don't get to the net.
And you got to give him 80% of the skill for blocking it and 20% for taking up half the ice with his size.
Absolutely. Not the smallest guy on the ice.
So I'll go to the right of Buttazzoni, our left. Again, got my directions down.
Absolutely.
Mezek,
it's about time.
Mezek, Oken, and Lensmeyer out there up front, and out back will be Hoffman and Dalton Johnson. Mezek steps in for the draw. It's stalled up at the circle. Mezek's fighting for it. He gets it over to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer now starts breaking it out. He'll try to make a move, and he gets bumped off the puck, but it's regained by Dalton Johnson. He'll try to fire it in lower. Intercepted now, a little bit of an on-net rush. Great back-checking effort. Forces them to fire it on net from the blue line. Saved by Buttazzoni, picked up by Oken. He'll come near side to Johnson, back over to Oken, who finds Mezek back to Oken. Oken now crosses over, drives net, makes a move, fires it, saved by the UNC goaltender. Now behind the net, Oken still has it. He has it on the near side boards. He's trying to shrug off the defender. He'll take a hit. It slides over to Mezek. Mezek back to Oken. Oken loses it, gets it up to Hoffman. Hoffman drives, shrugs off the defender. He has it at the point. Quick move by Hoffman there, and he'll get it carrying himself on the near side boards into the corner. Intercepted by UNC. They'll start to truck out. They'll fire it across ice. No one there to receive it. Delayed icing, and that'll trickle. Oh no! Dalton Johnson picks it up right before the last second there. Johnson shrugs off a little hit late behind the play. Quick fired in back on Buttazzoni. He'll swallow it up for a whistle. And there's, interesting.
He'll just hold on to it.
So Buttazzoni had it.
I believe the net was off, so that's why he didn't want to let it out.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you that. Ref told him to play it, and Buttazzoni kind of played it off like he didn't know where the puck was. Regardless, that puck will be a drop to the right of Buttazzoni. That'll bring out Saquette, Tustin, and Winkle. And back to support them was Logan Kraft. and the Williston native Travis Kuhn. 5:22 remaining in the second.
Shots are 32-16, so they double up on the Tetons here in Northern Colorado.
Again, probably missing a few, but puck drop stalls out. One back up to UNC. Quick shot on net. Swatted out of the air with a great glove save by Buttazzoni. And that puck drop will go nowhere else but where it was. I think there's been one puck drop on that far circle in that zone the entire game.
It's always to Butsy's left and our left.
Yes, your left, my right. Tustin steps in for the draw again. False start. Yeah, no, there's a whistle. All right, new center for Northern Colorado. Seabold for Colorado will step in for the draw. Puck drop one by Tustin. No one there to receive it. Now it's 5-4 behind the net. Couple of jerseys from both sides. Not going anywhere. It's really plugged in, and they're going to blow that one dead.
And the face-off goes back into Teton territory. That'll have Winkle going deep for it to pick it up. He gets hit. He's on his knees fighting for the puck, and that gets pushed back into the corner where Cole will pick it up, and he fights off a Colorado player. That comes back to the point where Brink, number 5 for Northern Colorado, gets a shot off, and that'll be tipped out of play.
So with that, 4:47 left in the second. Now go to the right of Buttazzoni. A couple of changes for both teams. Grushko will step in for the draw. With him will be Lincoln and, I believe they're missing some. Oh, no, there he is. I'm behind a jersey. Zagurskis. Supporting them on D will be Dalton Johnson and Hoffman. Puck drop won by Grushka, back to Hoffman. Hoffman shrugs off the defender and finds Zagurskis on the near side. He fires in front of the net. Oh, great effort by Dalton Johnson to clear the zone there, and almost an opportunity for UNC. But they'll plug it right back in. Weird bounce off the glass. But Buttazzoni will stuff it up there and wait for somebody to pick it up, and finds Lincoln on the far side boards. He tries to hit Grushka, can't quite swat it down. Now it's loose in the neutral zone, intercepted by Dalton Johnson. Dalton Johnson finds Grushka. Grushka trucks in, carries it himself. He'll slow down for somebody to support him. Quick moves in there on the quick moves on the far side boards. The stick movement caught me off guard. It trickles now on the near side. Johnson steps up to keep it in. He'll fire it over, hits a skate, and it's still in the zone, but UNC will regain it, try to fire it up there. It trickles off of a rebound in front of Buttazzoni. Buttazzoni quick save, can't quite get a stick on it. Oh boy, that was close. It's picked up now by Johnson. He'll cross the neutral zone. He'll find Lincoln on the far side. Lincoln now over to Zagurskis. Whoa, late hit by now. Shot. Here's the post. And Grushka hovering over. Not sure what happened late here. I believe Grushka took a late shot after a late shot was given to him. And now the UNC player is late to get up. Pershing, he looks like he's all right. I missed something here. Lots of mouth showing. I missed the whole thing. Did you see that?
I missed it. I followed the play up. Some words are being exchanged here, and Grushka will sit. I'm not too sure if it will be for 2 or 5.
Grushka took one late shot there and turned around, gave him one back to the, from what I'm hearing, a little bit of a cross check to the head there. So that'll probably take a minute for the referees to sort out. Grushka looks like he'll be serving 2 minutes for that. We're not sure of the call yet. We'll let you know as soon as we hear. So they're still talking it over, seeing what's going on. I don't think any of the refs actually saw what happened. I think they turned back and...
So there's 3:51 remaining in the second period. The Tetons will go on a penalty kill for 2 minutes. Northern Colorado still up 3-2.
And that the penalty killing unit will be Mezek and Oken up front with Weltikal and Kuhn back to support. I'm not sure what we're still discussing. But it's all figured out. So,
and the play will continue. Here we go.
Here we go. Indeed. 3:51 remaining in the second period. Teton still trailing by 1. Puck drop stalls there. Kicks up to the point. Oken's there to make a good effort and swat it down the length of the ice. A couple UNC jerseys way up at the blue line waiting for a pass. UNC now has it. They'll pitch it over to the far side and out to the near side. Cross over into Teton territory. They drive net, pass in front of net. Shot off the skate of Kuhn. Good effort there, and now fought for behind the net, and UNC regains it. UNC in the far corner, and the play is blown dead again. And we've got swatting of sticks. The net fell off.
That's been an issue in this rink for a long time.
Yeah, it's tough with the collegiate level. A lot of rinks won't allow the magnetic pegs that actually gets drilled down into the ice. They use the old standard ice mites, little metal ones, and they just don't stay as well as they should with this level of hockey. You know, you got strong calf muscles on Buttazzoni. It makes it tough to keep that net on. Puck went to be dropped, and then the whistle is blown dead again.
Refs conversing with the
other refs, I suppose. I'm not sure.
University of Northern Colorado coaches.
Puck drop, stalls there at the dot, no one there to pick it. Hilly gets it, and he'll fire at the length of the ice. 1:28 remaining in the penalty kill, 3:19 remaining in the second. So UNC will gain it behind the net, and they'll start trucking up into their own zone. They'll go far side to Weber. Weber tries to truck in. He gets bumped off the puck, but finds the puck over to the winger. He tries to fire it back door. It bounces weirdly, and it trickles now onto the near side boards. Gonzalez back down low. Back to Gonzalez. He drives net. He shugs off up to Knudsen. Knudsen slides it D to D. He can't quite hold a stick on it. He'll chip it in down low. It's now fought behind the net. A couple of Teton jerseys, a couple of UNC jerseys, and it finds its way to the half wall on the near side. Back up to the point to Knudsen. Knudsen passes over, can't keep the zone. It was a little behind Bailey. Bailey makes a move, shrugs off a hit, and he'll truck in down to Teton territory. Good effort by Weltikal, and now it's sent down the length of the ice by Williams. The referee catches it. Fans aren't happy about that one. And UNC in the neutral zone chucks it over now to the near side, and Andy Williams tries to clear it. Good effort there by Knudsen to keep the zone, and he does so. Weltikal rings it around the glass and clears it. 29 seconds remaining in the penalty kill, 2:20 remaining in the second. UNC's goaltender steps out, fires it up here to the near side winger who picks it up. Wood now drives, shot saved by Buttazzoni, and he'll swallow it for a whistle here. 20 seconds remaining in the penalty kill, 2:11 in the second period.
Teton's doing a good job on the penalty kill, not really letting anything get through the net, and anything that gets through to the net is from the perimeter, so Buttazzoni can snake it out of the air.
Excuse me, folks. With that, Nikita Zagurskis will step in for the draw. Puck drop stalled, one back by UNC, chipped over, intercepted by Lincoln. Now an opportunity, Zagurskis. He'll drive in, one to beat, does so, beats him, shot, save, rebound, no one there, home. Hoffman chips up, he keeps the zone. Zagurskis fights for it. Hoffman intercepts it now in the neutral zone. He'll shove it back in down low. With that dump, that'll bring both teams full strength. Grushka's out of the sin bin, and now UNC has it behind the net and carrying it up on the near side. Grushka goes. Huge hit by Grushka, intercepted now by Zagurskis. It's fought for now on the near side wall as he's bumped off it. Still loose. He'll take a blatant trip. No call there. UNC now trucks in. Quick shot blocked by Weltikal. Regained and bounced over the stick and intercepted down by Lincoln. Lincoln with a 3-on-1 opportunity. He'll drive in. Backdoor Tustin. Move. Shot. Rebound. No one home. It's picked up by Weltikal. He'll try to shove it in.
University of Northern Colorado goaltender.
UNC now with an opportunity. They bring it on the near side wall. Fought for down low. Feeds it in front. Intercepted by Zagurskis. 1:18 remaining in the second period. He'll find Tustin on the near side. Tustin splits the D. Leaves it there. Zagurskis tries to find him. Can't get him. Tustin falls back. He gets it up to the point. Winkle fires it on net lazily, and it trickles past and into the near side boards where Zagurskis will pick it up. Zagurskis now fighting for it. He'll fire it over to Kraft. Kraft goes. Fires one. Shot. Saved by the goaltender. Rebound. Redirected in front of the net. Winkle now has it behind the net. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Now Dalton Johnson that is, keeps his zone. He'll fire it up to the point to Kraft. Kraft looks, wires one, shot, rebound, goes to the far side corner. It's fought for, Saket lays ahead. Kept in by Kraft, pinching in, and they'll chuck it out in the neutral zone where it's regained by Dalton Johnson. Dalton Johnson, quick move, tries to find Saket. He can't get a stick on it. They'll fire it back up. Now UNC with a 1-0 opportunity. Shot saved by Buttazzoni, and that trickles behind the net. UNC with a shot again, saved by Buttazzoni again. It trickles on the near side and a whistle with the net off a play. with net off the pegs with 28 seconds. What an exciting last few minutes of hockey this has been.
One heck of a save by the UNC goaltender and one heck of a save by the WSC goaltender. Back and forth hockey. This is one heck of a game. 3-2 UNC, 28 seconds left in the second period. Shots are 37-20 for UNC.
Boy, was that exciting. Whew. So with that, that'll bring out Hoffman and Welt to go back on D with Williams, Forrest, and Hilly up at front.
I think we're in for one heck of a third period.
Absolutely. Puck drop won by UNC. Quick shot off of Williams' arm and trickles into the far side corner where Chris Hilly will pick it up. He'll shove it off the boards. It trickles into the neutral zone. UNC waiting, and they'll fire it in on net. Saved by Buttazzoni. It trickles now on the near side boards. Hoffman has it. He'll chip off boards. Fought for. Intercepted by Forrest. Can't quite keep his stick on it. Loose in front of that. Chris Hilly now has it. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Hilly fires it over to Forrest. Forrest now with an opportunity. 6 seconds left. He drives on net. Shot blocked off of the shin pad. It trickles into the corner. Shot again. Misses just a bit wide. Hoffman almost with an opportunity. Weltigol keeps the zone, and that'll bring us to the end of the period. Wow, what a great few minutes of hockey that has been. And if the third period is anything like that, we have a lot more in store for you folks.
Absolutely. Shots are 37-20 for UNC. It is still 3-2 after 2 periods of play. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with the third period.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Teton hockey broadcast. We got third period action. Puck drop won by the Tetons, now picked up by Dalton Johnson over to Hoffman. Hoffman up to Forrest. Forrest finds Chris Hilly on the near wall. Plugs up on his skate of the referee, and Forrest will dump it in further, where UNC's goaltender will step out and play the puck behind the net.
It almost seems like the ice isn't quite frozen yet. The puck is sticking every now and then.
It is still a little wet out there. Quick shot by Bailey for UNC. Sends it behind the net, and it's
stuck on the back of the net.
So we'll take a quick wheel. A wheel. Yeah, whistle. Same thing.
So that'll be a face-off to the left of Buttazzoni. That'll leave Williams, Forrest, and Hilly out front for the Tetons, with Hoffman and Dalton Johnson on the back end.
So that puck gets stalled up there on the face-off, went back to Brink at the point. He fires one quick save by Buttazzoni, loose in front of the net, and Buttazzoni will grab it and take a quick whistle there with 19:28 remaining in the third period. Shots 20-38. Still a little bit one-sided towards the Bears, but I believe that margin's a little bit closer than what it displays. That puck drop will still be to the right, left, but it's only our right. And Custer loses the jaw. Taggart for UNC fires it on net, misses, and just goes behind. Now in front of the neutral, in the neutral zone, UNC regains control of the puck. They fire it over and lose control. It gets deep down into their zone where Winkle applied pressure. UNC trying to get it out, and they do so. It goes the length of the ice. No icing. It tipped off a stick there. And now UNC has it. Wrap around shot. Saved by Buttazzoni. Loose puck in front of the net. Travis Kuhn picks it up. And they start trucking up. Quick chip off the glass, and it's loose in the neutral zone where UNC tries to gain it. Can't quite do so. Gets it in their own zone. Fires it back up. Loose. Now picked up by Kuhn in the neutral zone. They'll try to force it in down low. Hits a couple sticks, and now it just gets regained by UNC in front of their own net. Into the far corner was Zagurskis applying pressure. He tries to intercept it, loose in front of the net there, and UNC ends up picking it up. And they try to clear it out. They'll go cycle it down low behind the net. And find a winger. Johnson gets it, fires on net, rebound, shot, swallowed up. Landsberg with a good opportunity and a great save there by the UNC goaltender for another whistle with 18:32 remaining in the third.
Yeah, so we'll have a face-off here to the left of the UNC goaltender. That'll leave Lincoln, Landsberg, and Zagurskis up front for the Tetons, Johnson and Welkala.
Well to call. There you have it. 38-21 are the shots. 18:30 left in the third period here. Zagurskis takes it to the net. Fires in front. Roos rebound. Tries to find Lincoln. He can't quite get the shot off because he gets a stick preventing him from doing so. So now the puck's
Landsberg with a body.
Good devastating hit. Now in front of that, the Landsberg can't quite get the shot off. UNC's defender makes a good effort to block it. Kept in by, not quite kept in. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Johnson steps up, gets it up to Landsberg. He gets bumped off the puck, and the puck trickles now down in the Teton territory. Johnson wires it around the boards to Weltekal. Weltekal off the glass. Loose in the neutral zone. No one there to receive it. Now UNC has a drive. Nice hit by Weltekal. Loose puck. Trickles back into the Teton territory. Weltekal's there to pick it up in the far corner. He'll fire it near side, no one there, but clears the zone. Now Lincoln picks it up in the neutral zone. He'll drive in himself on the near boards and fire it around the net, where Oken will try to contest it. He chip it up. Good effort by Kuhn to keep the zone. It gets off a skate, and UNC clears it. Again, hitting a referee skate in the neutral zone. UNC will fire it in down, where Buttazzoni will pick it over the stick and loose into the near corner. UNC now has it. They fire it up to the point. Brink walks in. Shot off the stick of Mezek and trickles now into the far corner. Intercepted now by Kuhn behind the net. He finds Oken on the near side. Oken goes far side to Lensmeyer. Can't quite keep a stick on it. UNC regains it, throws it in the neutral zone. Swatted back in by Hoffman, and now it's in the UNC zone, which it gets ping-ponged back into the neutral zone. Hoffman to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer can't find his pass. Intercepted. Hoffman throws it back in down low. 17:04 remaining in the third. UNC with it. They try to clear the zone. They do so off a bad bounce there. One-on-one opportunity. Weltekal steps over and pushes Buchholz. Shot. Rebound in front of the net. Saved by Buttazzoni. Picked up by Mezek. Mezek now tries to find Oken. Can't do so. It trickles to the neutral zone, where UNC will dump it back into Teton territory. Still fought for behind the net, and the puck gets trickled out to the front. Still fought for. It's covered, but apparently it gets knocked loose. I thought Buttazzoni had that. It was walked loose there after a long wait. Can't believe they didn't blow that one. Shot, quick save by Buttazzoni. Loose puck swallowed up for a whistle with 16:29 remaining in the third. I thought he had it too. Maybe we saw that wrong because there's a long wait.
He must have just not had it covered up. So that'll bring out Forrest, Williams, and Hilly for the Tetons up front with Kraft and Kuhn on the back end. Face off to the right of Buttazzoni. UNC still up 3-2 with 16:29 left in the third period.
Tyler Forrest steps in for that draw. Puck drop won by UNC. They get it up to the point. Point fires one on net. Can't quite get a grip on it. It's intercepted by Chris Hilly. Chris Hilly tries to force a pass. Can't get it out. Reshot back in by UNC. Saved by Buttazzoni. He'll swallow that up for another whistle with 16:20 remaining in the third. Not as much offensive action.
It's a little bit slower than the last couple minutes of the second period. Both teams come out maybe a little more composed. They take a quick 15 in the intermission, settle themselves down, and come out for a period of third hockey that they know is very important to each hockey club.
Kraft now with it behind the net, fires it to Forrest. Forrest goes near side to Chris Hilly. Can't quite keep it down. It trickles over his stick. Andy Williams there to force it in further down into the UNC territory. He regains it now behind the net. He'll try to feed the point with a sauce pass. Good step up by Kuhn to try to keep his own, but it still trickles out and pick up now by Kraft. Kraft wires it around the boards. The UNC goaltender steps out to leave it. Tyler Forrest there to apply pressure. He'll lay a nice hit there in the corner. It's still fought for down low. UNC chips it up to the winger. Intercepted there by Dalton Johnson. He'll keep it in and chip it into the near side corner. Tyler Forrest tries to feed the point. No one there but a UNC jersey, so Bailey for UNC will charge into Teton territory and send it into the far corner where Weber will be there to receive it. Quickly bumped off by Dalton Johnson. He'll force it up to Winkle now. Winkle now charges into the UNC territory. They pass it over. Dalton Johnson shot, misses, and maybe hits the post there as it sails out above into the netting. And he'll take a whistle with 15:24 remaining in the third period. Good opportunity there. He almost had that goal.
Absolutely. Good pressure by the Tetons. Puck kind of going both ways here. Nobody came out here in the third period, with a little more fire into themselves. It's kind of going both ways. I think we're in for a good 15:24 left here in the third period.
Absolutely. Puck drop, won by UNC. Fought for it now. Tries to shove it around. Intercepted by Alex Saquette now behind the net. Shrugging off a defender, taking a stick. He'll lay a nice body there. Almost can keep it in the zone, but now it trickles in the neutral zone. Little high hit by Chamelka. No call made. It's loose in the neutral, and UNC will fire it in down low where Dalton Johnson will have it. He'll make some moves behind the net, get bumped off the puck, and now it's picked up by Walter Caldas. Saquette on the near side, far side. Saquette fires it over to Winkle on the near side. He'll catch it to Blue. Tries to force it over. Can't. He'll hold it up and try to shrug off some of these defenders. It gets chipped up to the point where Walter gets it. Fires it on net. Moves in front of the net off a redirection. Almost goes in and trickles the near side boards. It gets up to Johnson now. He'll fire it backhand on net. Loose in front. Tustin's there to try to grab it. He'll carry it now. He'll drive into the net. Losing a couple defenders. He'll feed it up to the point to Johnson. Johnson wires one off the skate of the UNC's Vera as it trickles into the near side board where Tustin has it. Tustin trying to make some room, dangling through a couple, feeds it in front. Johnson's there. He'll hold it and try to shrug off a defender. He'll find Waltico. Waltico shot, misses just a bit high. It trickles on the near side boards. UNC tries to clear it, but Saquette's there to keep it, and now it's chipped out. UNC on the drive. Waltico plugs him up on the boards, and now it's picked up by Dalton Johnson. Dalton Johnson on the charge. He makes a pass near side to Landsberg. Landsberg crosses over, leaves it for Winkle. He passes far side. Zagurskis fires, blocked shot by UNC. Good effort by the defender there. Great block there by Winkle to prevent anything from happening in neutral zone, but UNC will chuck it in further into Teton territory with 13:56 remaining. 5-4 now in the near corner. Loose puck in front of the net. Zagurskis finds it over to Landsberg. He'll shrug off and catch a skate. There was a little bit of a... He stuck his foot out on that. No official, but that was not the cleanest of hits, but they'll shrug that off, and now Landsberg takes it and tries to find Lincoln. He gets bumped off the puck. Now it's loose in neutral zone where Hoffman regains it, fires it to Zagurskis, back to Kuhn. Kuhn gets a weird bounce on it. He'll try to shrug off a defender, one on hard. He'll get shrugged off the puck, but Landsberg's there with a good back-checking effort to disrupt the play. Still loose in front of the net. No one can quite grab it, but now Lincoln gets it on the near side.
And he'll turn on the Jets.
Shot on net by Lincoln. Good save by the goaltender. Loose now by net over to Lincoln. Shot saved by the goaltender. Swallows up for a whistle with 13:11. Landsberg looking for a call there. Got his stick and he may have stepped on it. It might have been more of an accident.
Yeah, he was looking for an interference call of some sort, but he's not going to get it. 13-11 here in the third period. 3-2 UNC. Shots are 40-26 UNC. Face-off will come to the left of UNC goaltender. You'll have Ocon, Mezek, and Landsmeyer.
Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer up to the point to Johnson. Fake shot, passes it over. Oaken shot misses just a bit wide, and it trickles now into the half wall on the far side. Lensmeyer's there to plug it up. A little support from some D. He'll get shoved back in low, but UNC clears it. Intercepted by Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer makes a move behind his back and slides it over to Oaken now in the near side corner. Now it's picked up by Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer up to Kraft. Kraft drives into the middle. Shot saved by the defender's skate. And Lensmeyer will chip it up. Quick pump fake by Johnson. He'll fire it anyways. And now it's loose in front of the net where Oaken charges. Loose in front. Almost a picked off opportunity by Mezek. And UNC starts to drive in. Kraft steps up. UNC forces it in down low. And Buckholz for UNC gets plugged up by a couple of white jerseys. Kraft throws a body. Now it's picked up by Lensmeyer to Oaken. Oaken goes, tries to make a pass. Hits the skate. Gets chipped back down low to Kraft. Kraft holds it up. Tries to find Oaken a little too far. And that should be an icing. And it will be. So that puck's going to come back to the Teton territory back with 12:17 remaining in the third.
Tetons won't be able to get a change, so that'll leave Lansmeyer, Ocon, and Mezek out there for the Tetons. Dalton Johnson and Logan Kraft looking a little gassed. 12:17 left in the third period nonetheless. Face-off will come to the left of Buttazzoni.
Look for a quick dump and change. Tetons caught on this tired shift. The puck drop won by UNC. They'll get it on the near wall here. Plugged up now by Dalton Johnson. Puck now intercepted by Oaken. Oaken goes far side to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer goes, crosses over. He'll try to circle around, buy some more time. He'll throw it in further down low where Mezek has it now, plugged into the corner with a couple of jerseys on him. UNC ends up winning that puck battle. Good hit by Oaken, loose now, and it's almost picked up by Welticall. He'll start back checking as UNC will regather it in the neutral zone and charge into Teton territory. Hebel tries to make a move, disrupted by Hoffman. Behind the net, interrupted, and now it's contested for behind the net. Hoffman still fighting, trying to push it up. He does so. UNC regains it at the point. Shot off a stick and loosely trickles back up. Another shot misses the net wide. Picked up now by UNC. Nice hit by Williams. Back to the point to UNC. Shot on net. Misses wide again. And now it's on the near side where Oaken will have it. Oaken needs to get a change, and they'll chip it off the glass into the neutral zone where UNC regathers it.
Ocon and Mezek, they're still out there even after that icing call.
Buttazzoni will swallow that up for a well-deserved whistle, giving the Tetons an opportunity to make a change. So we're sitting with 11:17 left in the third period. Puck drop to the right of Buttazzoni. Tyler Forrest steps in for the draw. Puck drop stalled at the dot there. No one's there to win it, but UNC will end up victorious with it. Tries to force it in front of the net. Goes behind now. Shimelka with it, feeds it up to the point. Point shot off of Chris Hilly's shin pad and into the near side corner. Travis Kuhn fighting for it in the near corner. He gets it over to Welticall now behind the net. Welticall starts driving up ice. He's looking. He'll fire it near side of Tyler Forrest. Tyler Forrest looks. He finds Andy Williams. Andy Williams drives in, makes a move, shrugs off a defender. Shot saved by the goaltender. And that'll be swallowed up for a whistle at 10:51. Good opportunity there.
That'll bring out Tustin, Winkle, and Saket up on the front end. Kraft and Kuhn on the back end for the Tetons.
It's 3-2. Tetons trailing. 10:51 left in the third. Shots 41-27. And this update was sponsored by the UNC broadcast team. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the Williston State broadcast team. Puck drop carry now by UNC into the neutral zone. They'll cut over in and jump it in down low. Probably a little fear from the defender creeping up on him. Travis Kuhn takes a hit, shrugs it off. UNC drives. Glove saved by Buttazzoni, denying him the opportunity. Not much time ticks away as we still have 10:35 left here, and that puck drop will be to the right of Buttazzoni this time. I got my directions down. Out there for the Tetons, Matt Tustin, Alex Saket, and Matt Winkle. And then back on D, Travis Kuhn and Logan Kraft. Puck drop won by Tustin over to Kuhn. Kuhn tries to chip it up to Saket, can't quite get it, but Tustin's there to support. Tustin now chips it in down low off the glove of a defender, and it trickles now back into the neutral zone where Kraft regains it. He'll sail it back in down low. Tetons touch back up on the delayed offsides. UNC now behind the net. UNC goes near side of the winger. They try to force it out. They do so, but it's regained by Dalton Johnson now in Teton territory. They chip off the boards to Matt Winkle. Matt Winkle tries driving. He gets bumped off the puck, but Tustin's there to support. Matt Winkle now in the near far corner. shrugs off, still trying to get the puck. Tustin gets it over to Saket. Saket behind the net. Looking, he'll feed it up the point to Johnson. Johnson passes it over to the far side. Weltical shot blocked by the defender there. Good effort there to stop that shot from hitting the net. And now UNC crosses over and shoots and misses just a bit wide. Loose puck in the far corner. It gets its way to the point and fired back down low behind the net. UNC now with it behind the net. Carries over to near side boards. They cycle it in down low. Still there. Tries to force the pass into the slot there. Off the skate of Tustin and trickles down to the far corner. Still being battled for on that wall. Tustin lays a hit there. Still fought for now behind the net. UNC trying to carry it around. UNC ends up getting it and feeds it up to the point to Knutson. Shot misses the net wide. It chips off into the glass where Saket's there to suppress it. But UNC regains it. They drive net. Shot saved by Buttazzoni, and that trickles out into the stands.
Yeah, he just got his glove on that, and that goes out of play. I think he was giving him a little bit top corner there, and the UNC player saw that, but he was able to get just the tip of his glove on it.
Quick glove by the hand of Buttazzoni.
9:13 left in the third period, 3-2 UNC. Time ticking down, under 10 here in the third period of the first game of 2 this weekend here between these two teams.
Landsberg steps in for that draw, and they're going to call new centers both ways. Zagurskis now taking the draw. Puck drop stalled on the dot, poked up by Landsberg, regained by UNC, and they'll shove it in now behind the net. Hoffman fighting against the board, laying some good hits. Now Buckholtz with it. He'll cycle it in back down low. Hoffman's fighting for it. Couple of jerseys both sides. No one walking out with it. Still fought for on that near side corner. Lincoln now with it. He'll chip it off the boards. It finds the point. Shot misses the net wide. It trickles now and finds the tape of Zagurskis. Oh, a late hit there behind the play. No one's calling that one. Zagurskis makes a move and drives in and shoots it in down low. Still fought for. A nice hit by Zagurskis and a nice hit by Lincoln. Hoffman fires it back in down low. It trickles now into the far side blue line. Regained by Zagurskis. He'll chip it in back down low. Fought for behind the net. UNC rings it around. Hoffman steps up to keep the zone. He does not complete that act, and now UNC has it trucking into the neutral zone. UNC tries to feed the pass back door. Intercepted. Now loose in front of the net. Hoffman's there to regain it, and it trickles its way down to the neutral zone. They'll send it in. Hoffman regains it. Hoffman looks, fires it to Lincoln. Lincoln shrugs off a hit and gets it up to Tyler Forrest, who carries it in now on the near side boards. He'll go drive net, wraps around, looking for somebody to pass it off to. He'll cycle in and back down low for Williams. Can't quite keep a stick on it, so Dalton Johnson's there to support and shove it in back down low. Now it's fought for in the near corner. UNC sends it, kept in by Tyler Forrest. Tyler Forrest with a quick move now, loose in front of the net. UNC regathers it. They start to try to drive it out, and they get shied off, and they bring it back into their own zone, going D to D in the neutral zone. And they'll fire it in. Quick save by Buttazzoni there.
Big hit by Tyler Forrest.
Big hit by Tyler Forrest,
Still
and
tied
UNC's not letting him go. Dalton Johnson now behind the net. They get off of each other. Dalton Johnson now off the charge. Shrugs a couple of defenders. Odd man rush opportunity. 4-on-2. Dalton Johnson crosses in over to Chris Hilly. Chris Hilly takes a huge slash. Broken stick. And there's the call. UNC's number 12 will take 2 minutes for a slashing there that broke Chris Hilly's stick as he was going to shoot. So that'll give the Tetons a power play with 7:23 left. All the stuff behind the play finally catches up. Weber serves 2 for a slash.
Big 2 minutes here coming up for the Williston State Tetons. 7:23 left in the third period. That'll bring out Tustin, Saket, Winkle, Dalton Johnson, and Logan Kraft on the power play.
Tustin steps in for that draw. Puck drop, catches a couple skates. UNC gets it, and they'll start their drive with a 2-on-2. Kraft with a good effort to disrupt that play. He'll
Number
look,
5
he gets
through on
bumped
his
off.
Jets.
5 fires a shot, misses the net wide. Loose now in the far corner. Well, Kraft will pick it up.
Johnson now, he will form a breakout of some sort. Hits Winkle at the blue line.
Winkle now with it at the blue line. He's looking for an opportunity, setting up into the little bit of an overload right now. Tustin now on the near wall. He'll get it up to Johnson. Johnson now switching over into an umbrella. He'll fire it up and gets blocked off of Buckholtz, and UNC will clear the zone. He'll trickle its way down where Buttazzoni was there to receive it. Buttazzoni passes it on the near side to Winkle. Winkle now crosses over into territory. He'll fire it on net. Blocked down by UNC. Kept in by Winkle. Oh, it catches a bad bounce, and it trickles its way back down into Teton territory with 106 remaining in the power play. 6:28 remaining in the third. Tyler Forrest now behind the net. He'll fire it over in front to Williams on the near side. Williams now crosses over. He starts to look for an opportunity. He'll slow it down. He feeds it up to Forrest at the point. Forrest drives in, shot off the stick, and it trickles into the far corner. UNC tries to clear it, kept in by Hoffman. Good effort there, and he'll carry it. Feeds in front of the net. No one there to receive it. Loose puck still goes there. Quick shot. Misses the net just a bit wide. Almost an opportunity for Landsberg there. Great effort by Forrest to try to keep his own. Now Williams has it. Williams tries to find the point. Can't get Hoffman with the diving effort. So now Buttazzoni will fire it. It's intercepted in the neutral zone. Bailey makes a move. He drives net. 1-on-0. Shot saved by Buttazzoni, and it's loose behind the net and picked up now by Dalton Johnson. 18 seconds remaining in the power play. 5:40 remaining in the third. Johnson has it. He fires over to Tyler Forrest. He gets disrupted. And a blatant... I actually missed that one, but now it's fought for behind the net. It's picked up by Andy Williams. Andy Williams with a quick angle. He gets bumped off the puck, but makes the pass off to Tustin on the far side. Tustin now drives net, goes in, wraps around front, and that shot saved by the goaltender, and it trickles now into the near side corner where it's fouled for and passed over to Winkle behind the net. Winkle behind the net finds Tustin. Tustin shrugs one off, passes it to the point. Johnson wires one, fake shot, loses the defender. He charges net, looks, tries to hit Tustin, and it gets off a stick, and it's fought for now in the near corner. They try to clear it. Johnson's there to step up and try to keep the zone, but it eventually makes its way out. Delayed icing, and they'll take that icing back into the UNC territory.
UNC will not be able to change. Couple tired guys out there, perhaps.
4:58 left in the third, and a little bit of an opportunity with some tired skaters out there. Tetons made a couple changes.
Winkle, Tustin, Saquette out front for the Tetons. Kuhn and Welticole on the back end.
Tustin steps in for the draw. UNC ends up winning it. They try to chip it up the boards. Kuhn steps in to keep the zone. UNC regains it, tries to clear it out far side. They do so. Winkle is a nice hit, and UNC dumps it in where Buttazzoni will take it and leave it for Kuhn. Kuhn takes a hit, fought for it. UNC regains it in front of the net. Quick shot, saved by Buttazzoni, loose in front there, and now it's picked up by Winkle. Winkle takes a hard stick to the skate, shrugs it off, and now an odd man rush with the back shot. Quick shot there, saved by the goaltender, and it trickles into the near side boards now. Still fought for on the near side by Landsberg. Landsberg shrugging off a field. He'll get it down low to Saquette. Saquette back to Landsberg. Landsberg looking, fires it in front of net to Lincoln. Lincoln with a quick move, can't quite get the shot off clear. And it trickles into the neutral zone where Welticole will regain it. Welticole shrugs off the defender in the neutral. He'll chip it in down low. UNC steps out, goaltender steps out, loose in front of the, behind the net. Now UNC tries to clear, kept in by Johnson, shot, loose in front of the net, no one's home, and it trickles into the near side corner. Lincoln down low to Landsberg. Landsberg looking, he tries to feed Zagurskas, he can't quite find the tape, so now UNC tries to carry it out, and they do so, shoved right back in by Welticole, delayed offsides, and it's waved off. UNC now on the charge. UNC shot, misses the net wide, hits the back of the post, and sits behind the net. I think there's a miscommunication there. Loose in front of that shot. Saved by Buttazzoni, and another save by Buttazzoni. Loose in front of the net. And now an on-man rush opportunity. Zagurskas finds Oken. Oken drives in. Shot. Misses just a bit wide. Now Zagurskas has it in the far corner, plugged up by a UNC jersey. Still fought for, and UNC ends up victorious with it and sends it into the near side boards in the neutral zone. Hoffman off the boards to Oken. Oken shrugs off a defender, drives net, makes a move, gets a skate, and now UNC's back on the charge. UNC crosses over. He drives net, shot saved by Buttazzoni, loose, and now Lensmeyer has it. Lensmeyer driving, 1-on-2. He'll try to split the D, carries it in the near side, loses an edge, and takes it into the near corner. UNC tries to clear it, catches a bad bounce. Hoffman can't quite keep the zone. That'll trickle back into Teton territory with 2:55 remaining in the period. Hoffman comes near side to Oken. Oken shrugs off a hit, but UNC quick shoots one and fired and swallowed up by Buttazzoni with 2:47 remaining in the third.
Pace picking up now with just under 3 minutes to go in the third period. Both teams know what is on the line, both in the West region. So both these games this weekend are very big games for both clubs.
For the Tetons, I could put them in 1 or 2. I'm not sure how it would affect UNC's schedule. I haven't seen their strength of schedule and everything. Referee having a talk with the assistant captain Tyler Forrest over some sort of discrepancy. But we're going to get back underway here. Williams steps in for the draw. Puck drop won by Williams. He gets it back to Kraft. Kraft contested by a couple of blue jerseys there, and now it's plugged in on the corner where everyone's fighting for it. Not much movement. UNC gets it. They try to clear it. They'll drive net. Disrupted. They make a pass. Good effort there by Kuhn to block that pass. And now UNC cycles it down low in the near corner. UNC chips it up to the
Big hit
point.
by
Point
Chris Hilly.
fires one shot, hits a skate, rebound. It's still loose in front of the net. No one's there to receive it. Andy Williams now. Andy Williams and Chris Hilly. They drive into there. Little Krauss late to get off the ice. Backdoor over to Forrest. Forrest shot.
Off
Quick
the
save by the
crossbar.
goaltender as it rings the crossbar. And we'll take another whistle with 2:14 remaining in the third period.
There was a little bit of room, and Forrest saw it and rung it off the crossbar, and that goes out of play. So the face-off will come to the right of the UNC goaltender. Both teams get a change here. Fresh guys on the ice for both clubs. Winkle, Tustin, Zagurskis, Dalton, Johnson, and Welticole on the back end for the Tetons.
Puck drop, won by Tustin, kicks it back. Welticole grabs it, shrugs off a defender at the blue line. He'll get it in down low. Back to Tustin. Tustin down to Winkle behind the net. Winkle tries to regather the puck. He looks in front of the net to Zagurskis. Zagurskis drives net, and it's saved and kicks back over into the far side corner. UNC gets a quick chip off the boards there. Foot race down into the Teton territory. Welticole's there to plug him up on the far corner. Welticole makes a move, disrupted, still fought for now. Welticole has it. He gets it over to Zagurskis. He gets bumped off the puck, but it finds the tape of Dalton Johnson. He slows it down, 1:44 remaining in the third period. Dalton Johnson behind the net, starts to drive. He finds Zagurskis. He can't quite keep the tape on it. UNC shoves it right back in down low, where Johnson will pick it up. 1:34 remaining in the period. Johnson starts the drive. He slides over to Welticole on the near side. Welticole with a quick chip off the boards. It's disrupted but intercepted by Johnson. He finds Winkle. Winkle drives net, makes a move, slows down, shot, block, rebound, sails it out into the stands. And we got a minute 19. Tetons trailing by 1 here in the third.
You got to keep your eye on Buttazzoni, see if maybe in the next 20 seconds here he'll be heading to the bench for the extra attacker for the Tetons.
Speaking of Buttazzoni, some huge saves in the second, some huge saves in the third. He's been having a pretty good game tonight, facing 49 shots, and that's just what's been recorded on the score. I believe it's been a few more than that. And timeout, Williston State. We'll see if that same lineup's going to stay out there, but maybe it might be time to pull a goaltender.
Face off in UNC territory. Maybe Buttazzoni just heads to the bench now, right off this timeout here for the Tetons.
I know if I'm coach, I'm waiting for the win draw. And once that's won, I'm pulling him for a little risky movement there. Fans, tomorrow's game will be broadcast 2 o'clock, same place.
2:30, I believe.
2:30, my apologies. Again, that's 2:30 tomorrow. I believe that'll also be the Teton broadcast handling that game.
I believe so, yeah.
Coach is still going over a few more strategies. Refs make their way out, and we buzz back in for play. Focus still having some words, getting everybody dialed in. And here we go.
But it's only well stay at the bench for the extra attacker for the Tetons. So they'll bring out Chris Hilly, Tyler Forrest, Dylan Lincoln, Dalton Johnson, James Williams, and Henry Hoffman for your Tetons.
James, Jimmy, Andy, Randy, the man of 15 first names.
Forrest goes in for the face-off here. He wins it back too clean.
No one's there to receive it. It trickles its length the way down the ice, where Dylan Lincoln will pick it up now behind the net. Regains control there, lost it for a second. He drives, tries to make a pass. He finds Williams in the neutral zone. He tries to make the pass to Hoffman, interrupted. UNC fires one, blocked up there by Johnson. Now they're back on the charge. 1 minute remaining in the third. Johnson makes some moves, cuts in through the neutral zone. He fires it to Lincoln. Lincoln now fires on net, misses the net just wide off the rebound, off the goaltender's stick, and sails out into the crowd. A good opportunity there and great pressure.
53 seconds left in the game.
Buttazzoni will stay off the ice. Same guys stay on. And Andy Williams will step in for this draw. Big face-off here for Andy Williams. Puck drop won by Andy Williams. He gets it back to Dalton Johnson. Dalton Johnson cycles it down low. UNC regains it. They'll fire at the length of the ice. Hoffman chips off his stick and tips it into the own net. Tough moment there for the Tetons, as it was a misdirection off the stick of Henry Hoffman. And that'll put UNC up 4-2. So puck drop, won by UNC. They'll regain it in their own zone. They'll fire at the length of the ice, but his only steps out to play it, and that'll be an icing call. So that'll go back down into UNC's territory with 37 seconds remaining in the period. Out there for the Tetons, Alex Saquette, Matt Tustin, Matt Winkle, with Kuhn and Welticole, the Williston natives at the point. Puck drop stalled over. Saquette ends up gaining control of it. He has it behind the net, fires it in front, no one there to receive it. High fly puck into center field. Kuhn makes a nice hit there. UNC has it, and they'll start trucking back up ice with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Welticole steps up. A good hit by Welticole and a great effort by Travis Kuhn to dive and block that pass. And now the puck will trickle all the way back down to the UNC territory. UNC now tries to find the pass, disrupted by Hoffman. That should trick off a couple more seconds of this time here. Fought for in the near corner, and that should bring this game to a close. Thank you guys and fans back at home tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at 2:30. Sorry, I was just trying to get some information here. We couldn't quite hear it. We'll be back 2:30 tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Looking forward to broadcast this game tomorrow for you.